Hello everybody! Dragomir, congrats on first for the 35th time. Hello Ellie, enjoy a drink. Ralph enjoy a drink. Aku, hello there. Expendable, hi there. Ellie, hi. Lupus, hi. How y'all doing? Welcome in. Having Reed, enjoy a drink, huh? Block would be a barbarian, I see. Yes, the question of the day today is, if you became a D&D character, what class would you be? And why? I'll not get first, but congrats. Yeah! Hi, Killzone. How you doing? And he says a healer, because I'm a sub. I mean... You realize healers tend to be sadists, right? It tends to be the tanks that, It tends to be the tanks that are masochists. They're not D&D enough to know the more niche classes. That's fair. In service of the tank, though. I guess so, yeah. Wait a minute, is the stream title a hilarious reference to a meme? Or a reference to a hilarious meme? I want to be appropriately amused. Why not a hilarious reference to a hilarious meme? Huh? Huh? We can do both. We can just do both. Hi Lucy, how you doing? Enjoy a drink. Lenif, enjoy a drink, sweetheart. How you doing? Welcome in. It says cleric owl with a peace or trickery domain because I both enjoy helping and trolling my friends. Valid. A blog, enjoy a drink. Zilla, enjoy a drink. By the way, guys, I did a few things. First of all, the Dark Souls redeem should now be fixed. It should be fully fixed. Also, the gremlin thing is out. Hold on. We fixed that. Let me fix that real quick. So the proper redeems are enabled. Yes, yes, yes. There we go. And I saw... There you go. Fix or broke. Well, it's better than before. At the very least. It's not perfect yet, but it's better than before. It's better, you know, like, improvements. I got to make it to a stream. Hello, hello, Dietrich. How are you doing? Let's see. Reed wants to. You never know just how evil your friend can get until you let them play a healer while you're a DPS. Oh my goodness, yeah. Okay then. I guess that. Yeah. Okay. Yep. That's fine. AJ, enjoy a drink, huh? So yeah, I added a new lever thing that I'm pretty excited for. It only has a 5% chance though, so the chance that you get it is about the same as all the other like special effects for the lever. Santos says sorcerer because it's strong and requires no personal effort. Oh yeah, nice. Also, Dietrich, where did you find me from, if you don't mind me asking? I always like seeing where people find me from. After Hours 2 was very good, by the way. Yay! I'm glad you liked it, vlog. I'm very proud of Army After Hours 2! I'm very proud of that because I think, quality-wise, the first case is really quite good. I'm very proud of the first one, but I think the second one builds on the first one a lot, which is fun. Eventually the regular level is gonna be rare. Well, there's still a 75% chance to get me yeeted currently, so not that bad. Your reactions to Hunter the Parenting and so that you played lots of RPG games. Yeah. Especially lately, I've been playing a lot of RPGs. I don't know if you've noticed, if you've seen them, Dietrich, but the case thing that I'm talking about is actually my own kind of Norfolk Wizard game style of a role-playing thing that I do. Also, Zena says sorcerer because I have dragon blood. Oh yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. Yeah. Wim says I would probably be a paladin, big lady in armor, with equal skill in swords and magic. I actually wish there was like an arcane paladin archetype. I realize that's kind of what there's like a wizard fighter in D&D, but like I don't know, like a more integrated into it kind of deal. Yeah, what is your class? I'm not sure what my class would be, admittedly. I feel like it could be... I feel like my class could be a few different things. I could be a cleric. I could see myself being something like a cleric. Though I don't think I'd be a cleric of a god, necessarily. I'd just be like the healer. Although... No, actually, I know. Artificer, alchemist. Because I can make drinks with that. Artificer Alchemist, there you go. Yeah, I'm sad I can't find the MILF Facebook. What? The MILF Facebook? What are you talking about? But yeah, thanks for dropping by the way, Dietrich. The OG Arcane and Fighting class was Elf? That's true. That is true. Back in first edition D&D, there's actually some really interesting stuff in, like, first and second edition D&D, where like elf and dwarf is not just like a race you pick. It's a class, which is interesting as a concept because if I remember correctly, humans actually could level up higher, but they started off weaker. So like an elf could only get to like level 11 or something, and then like, humans could get all the way to level 20. However, elves start off more powerful. Which, as an idea, is really interesting. Hey, Hank, how you doing? On the subject of RPGs, rangers should be able to gain favorite enemies and terrain by studying manuals to fix the issue of them being specialized in stuff that's not in the campaign. I agree, actually. I absolutely agree, actually, Omega, that there should be a mechanism. Like, obviously there's a homebrew solution to it, but in my opinion, there should be a mechanism inside the game itself to basically allow you to switch favorite terrain and the like. How you doing, Hazim? Welcome in. Long time no see under the dark sky. The dark sky! The great darkness is descending from above and causing discord. If you guys want to join my Discord, it's a very lovely community. They are wonderful, wonderful people in there. Lots of yappers and enjoyable vibes. But yeah. It just says, I'm going to be even more specific. I will be my character Crover, an evil rogue who's trying to do better. Oh, I do like a good, I do like a good, what's the word I'm looking for? Redemption arc. That's what it was. Doesn't Pathfinder let clerics speak 2 domains? I'm not that familiar with Pathfinder, so maybe. I'm not sure. Humans can level up more. No other race is ever dominant in fantasy. That is true. It's really interesting to me how humanity is always so dominant in a lot of fantasy settings. There's definitely exceptions, but 99% of fantasy settings, it's like, okay, so 90% of all people are human, and then there's like a few dwarves and some elves. And if you're lucky, maybe like some Dragonborn or something like that. How have you been? Busy. I'm keeping busy, especially like on the YouTube end of things. I've been wanting to release more and more things, and I'm working on like SCP content and World of Darkness and like a lot of storytelling stuff, which is really fun. Someone walked in the office. It's actually a long-term employee now, and she's been away since I started my job training. She's a classy woman, very tall, like your height. She smells so good, her cologne lingers for a long time around the office. Got me acting up. Lilith is just like, pretty girl. I find that I enjoyed Pathfinder 2nd edition more than D&D. This option felt more than what I wanted. I liked the roleplay of it, at least the world. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like, I've never really gotten into Pathfinder myself. It's one of those things that's like... I think it's a very interesting system. I just tend to enjoy less crunchy systems nowadays. Like Blades in the Dark is a really good example of a very low crunch system that I really, really like. And I think 5th edition D&D does have a very good balance with crunch and not crunch. Then either Eldritch Knight or Bladesinger. Ah, okay. Sword Mage is good. Hi, Enterans. I still find it amazing, Enterans, that you lurked your way to getting a drink. That is still a... That's such a Chad move. Hi, Rose. May Armia let me bite you? No! E attack? Oh my god, the doggo! First edition Pathfinder, at least that's Clerics pick 2 domains, pretty sure. D&D 3.5e did 2. Yeah, maybe. I don't remember at all. So, like, I'll have to take your word for it. Yeah, and the reason we're talking D&D, by the way, today is because we are going to be playing Solasta 2, which came out in early access, like... I think it came out, like, literally, like, 4 days ago. Yeah, literally 4 days ago. And it is 5th edition D&D in a computer role-playing game. So think like Baldur's Gate, but they kind of... They adhere a bit closer to the rules than Baldur's Gate does. Baldur's Gate does a lot of homebrew in their own system, if that makes sense. Believe it or not, I've managed to pull off a lag to a significantly more expensive redeem elsewhere. I've actually considered upping the price of the drinks redeem, but I've been nice. How's everyone? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking, Rose. How are you? I was getting so hard I can't even concentrate the whole day because of work alone. And like each end of the office away. See, Lilith, the solution to that is just to walk up to her office and go, hey, I'm sorry, I'm gay. Can you dominate me? Can you just put a collar around my neck, please? I can't, I'm too gay. Hi, Bear. How you doing? He's wearing high heels, too. Paul and Liv getting absolutely destroyed by tall women. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Taka-taka-tan. Yeah, like, I'm very happy with case 1 and case 2. I think both of them are very, very much like the approach of what I wanted in my mind, if that makes sense. And case 3 is gonna feature a vampire, which, oh boy. All women age peak? Yeah, literally. Given the fact that I'm currently attending a Pathfinder 1st edition campaign, I will just state what I'm saying. Human Paladin of Pharasma. Who's Pharasma? Like, what kind of god is that? So watching 5.5 hours of D&D Elf lore, I learned the only difference between them and the Aldmeri Dominion from TES. The TES understands that the Dominion is evil. I don't actually know that much about, like, in-universe D&D lore. Like, I know, like, a little bit about Faerun, but that's about it. Maybe she walks near the door, which is behind me, enough to give me... Poor Lilith. Oh, dear, oh, dear. See, there's 2 options of that as well. It's
Lilith
either...
is a bottom, so bully her until she becomes a waterfall.
See, either that lady knows, and Lilith is like squirming, and she's like enjoying the this general vibe, or she has no idea. Ink says, wizard, I can turn into a dragon at high levels. That's true. Wait, oh yeah, true polymorph. True. Yeah. Pharasma, the Lady of Graves. Technically does not have a paladin order being true neutral, but backstory shenanigans gave me a reason to pick it. You don't need to have a paladin order to be a paladin, right? So, it's like, I always go back to this one, but I had a celestial warlock of Elistrai, who, Elistrai is like the only good drow goddess, and the guy himself was lawful evil. Like, he was lawful evil, and really didn't want to do good things, but because his patron is chaotic good, it's like, no! I'm forced to be good to people! No! It's just generally very fun. Very fun. Okay, let's not spam caps too much, Lilith. Let's calm down with the caps. Honestly, I feel I'm too stupid to probably talk to my crush. I'm trying to use short sentences and not full sentences I normally say. And then she's talking to one of her friends that's in front of my desk, and she's taking her time to talk to that person. The worst part of that, he's observing me the whole time because my brother introduced my brother talking on their desk. It's utterly asinine that Sorcerers, the class that is subclass based entirely around dragons, has no way to turn into a dragon. Yeah, actually. Wait, can Sorcerers not learn to true polymorph? Is that, like, not an option for them? Because you would think, like, at like, level 20 for that subclass, it's just like, you can choose to become a dragon. Like, at level 20, I think that's fair. More like because I have daddy and mommy issues. You have my sword, and my axe, and my mommy issues. Like, wait, what? And my mommy issues, and my daddy issues. Like, no, stop with the issues. The elves moved through the realms, and not even after one generation decided it was theirs, they killed millions of people by driving the dragons mad, so they could replace them as the rulers. Jesus Christ. I'm sure there are some sorcerers rules that let them take dragon-related spells at every level. So there's a lot. There's a subclass that's like draconic ancestry, which is kind of like that, evident. But there's not like, as far as I'm aware, it doesn't let you turn into a dragon. At least not directly. Like maybe if you get like access to the wish spell or something like that. Yeah. It's the most intense 8 hours of the day. Poor Lilith turning into a waterfall for 8 hours of the day. You have my sword, you have my axe, you have my mommy issues, you have my daddy issues. We have a Lilith who's just here being horny. Just thinking of her reminds me of her cologne. Honestly, that's kind of the effect I want to have on Lilith. I want to have Lilith like just think of me and just be like, oh! If dragon blood, I can't become a dragon. Well, you know. Also, thank you for the 3-Steam streak, Bear. Thank you, thank you. Because she's tank, TES is better than D&D, fight me. Alright, Patat, alright, I see how it is. How are you doing, by the way? Wish sounds like a good option to get them dragons, yeah. I'm pretty sure Wish would allow you to become a dragon. Like, that seems within the purview of that spell. What? Grabs the patat, shakes. They didn't shut off the spell after for like 25 to 30,000 years. Dragons were periodically driven mad, causing death and destruction, while the elves kept it to sea. Holy heck, wait, this is in Faerun.
H2O.
Absolutely. Do you guys have normal blood? Laughs in Ica. Oh my god. Yes? Oh my god, wow. That's dark. It's one of those things, actually. Playing Baldur's Gate 3, it did kind of put into perspective just how bloody D&D is. Like, early combat with those goblins, right? Where, like, all the goblins get killed, and there's just rivers of blood all over that area, and it's just like, what the heck? Are we always talking dragons every time I checked in on all y'all today? Both here and in Discord. Well, dragons are kind of a staple of fantasy, right? Also, hi, Decoy. We're taking the gremlins to Isengard. Ah, God. God. Do 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 do. Hi friends, enjoy a drink? How you doing? Look up, then look at me, then look down and back at me, now look up again. What's that ceiling fan always there? And back to me, I'm on a horse. Roto, enjoy a drink, huh? I think you mean drag chord. Wait, that might be something else. No, the Discord. I'm gonna be promoting it more again. Like, I want people to join it because it's a lovely community and I like talking to people in there. Alduin a dragon is hilarious. Alduin is from Elder Scrolls, right? I don't know that much about it. I love the drawing I've made a few days ago. It's my new... Yeah, your drawing is great, Lilith. Yeah? Okay, I mean, I don't know anything about Halloween. Why is calling him a dragon hilarious? Hail Aris, join Discord. Very sleepy but otherwise alive. Oh, nice. Did you have a good sleep? Outdoing your mom? God dang it. God dang it. I swear to God, bunch of brats you are. Bunch of brats in chat here. Fritz, thank you for the 3 snooze streak. Enjoy the extra points. Someone got recommended on Facebook of the art I made days ago. Yes, that's me. You missed my note about Hot Dragon Man? Oh, wait, what did you say? Wait, where was it? Can you repost it? I can't find it. Alduin is the first child of Akatosh, the big important divine, god of time pretty much. Alduin is the eater of time, the end of the world. It's like calling Jesus a human, or Hercules a mortal, or Avatar of Vishnu a god. I mean... Jesus was just a human, if you think about it. You aren't wrong, but yeah. I get ya. I'm not a brat, I'm just here. Hey, Proto. Mostly Warlock, but if I can dual-class Warlock Artificers, I can make abomination contraptions. Ooh, that would be cool. Oh my god, Lilith was wilding a while ago? Yeah, Lilith was going crazy. I was a hide-up. Also, I don't know why, but my right foot really hurts today. Like... It's like, you know, okay. It's kind of like, it kind of feels like I sprained it, but I didn't sprain it as far as I'm aware. Very weird. Sup, enjoy drink, huh? Enjoy. Read back at it, Flexi is even trying to cheer me up. Bottom of the heel. No, more like the connection between like my leg and my foot. Ricky, enjoy drink, huh? Also, the lead god let his daughter and his child die to turn some drow back into dark elves. But none who happen to have a semi-ancestor from again 20,000 years ago because it makes them innately evil. Yeah, drow being innately evil is just kind of like, what? Achilles tendon. I think so, yeah. Maybe I sprained it or something. I don't know. So, hi, Ricky.
Yeah.
Oh, demon ancestor. Yeah. Sometimes foot pain is the consequence of figuratively kicking too much butt. Ah, I'm too good at my job, I see. The special kind of tourmaline found in the state of Paraíba, called the Paraíban tourmaline, very bright blue. It's only found there, but a very similar kind is also found in parts of Africa. I think it harkens back to the supercontinent of Gondwana, but don't quote me on that. That's pretty cool. I do like it when... Like this happens sometimes, and not just in geology, but like in nature as well, where we'll find like 2 species of animals on like 2 different continents that are like very similar. You know what I mean? Like where it's like you have like a bear type in China, for example, and like a bear type in America, and they're like similar but different. You know what I mean? I have 67,000 points. 6-7! Can I dunk Strangey for that? Strangey, I'm gonna dunk you in the deep fryer for that. Hi, Dreamer. How you doing? Also, thank you for the 3 stream streak, Strangey. Thinking about it, Bard would also work for me using art to cast spells Green Lantern style. Yeah. 76 is better? I don't know. Fallout 76's Fallout 76's launch was not exactly good. By the way, for the folks who are new to my stream, what I tend to do is I do about an hour of yapping and then I get into the game properly. And possibly be a bard? Our strength is our song. We can heal our friends and discourage our enemies. Yeah, I do like the idea of bards just like absolutely shredding. Like, in the background, you know, you get like a really over-the-top, crazy background music of a boss, and that just buffs your attacks, etc. In fact, the Dark Elves of Elder Scrolls weren't always Dark Elves. They used to be golden. They were cursed by their patron deity after the leaders of the Dunmer killed Azura's favorite person and declared themselves gods, using the heart of a dead god to gain power. I think I just realized, Patat, how it sounds when I talk about lore with my friends to my parents. Hi, Chortling Bird. How are you doing? Because it's like, I have no real context for all of that information. It is interesting, though. There's a 60 kilogram gem of aquamarine, uncovered in Minas Gerais once, named Marta Roca after a Brazilian model. What I always wonder, Gody, is like, imagine being that person who discovers that, right? Like, you're out digging for gems, presumably, and you find this 60 kilogram gem. Like, what's the response? I haven't even gotten into the complicated stuff. Just wait till I start talking about towers. Oh god, yeah. Podcasting Thunderwave by performing Legally Distinct Thunderstruck. Yeah, just Thunderwave! Thunderwave! Yeah, Thunderwave!
Starkos restores one heart of your energy.
Oh geez, that's a long name. Jonata Fernandez da Silva. I hope I said that right. And if I misspoke, please let me know. Thank you for the follow. Have a Starkos, not a custom in Starkdance, but for you today, they are free. If I remember correctly, the orcs in Elder Scrolls were also transformed after their god was eaten and pooped. What? That says Paladin Artificer, but my beliefs are to myself, so I believe in making whimsically holy contraptions. I do like the idea of a paladin who doesn't have a god. Their patron is just like humanity or something like that. Like, their patron is like the essence of people. You know what I mean? I've fallen off in the woods. I think I'd be a Fey Wanderer Ranger. Nothing bad would want to be a Starfinder Envoy. Oh yeah, the Envoy is a little bit of a rogue bard equivalent, if I remember correctly, right? Because they can get like all of the skills. Essence of fun and whimsy. Originally they were just beasts, not even considered a race you could play. They were turned into corrupted elves. It's funny because the whole corrupted elves thing goes back to Lord of the Rings, right? Where originally orcs were basically elves that Morgoth took and then turned into orcs. And then later on, Uruks are basically just upgraded versions of that. Then a septim for each time elves were punished for their evil by being turned dark-skinned. With 2 septims, which is not a lot, but it's a bit problematic in it. Yeah, it's this thing of like, you know what I mean? Like, I get where they're trying to go with it, but it's also this sort of like, you know, like looking back, like, no, not a good idea. It's like, maybe not. Oh my god, Uruk, hi. You dog. Is that an idea for a seamstress artificer? All their infusions of magic are them sewing their party's clothes. That's a cool idea. Yeah, I can't find her Facebook. Just face her book, it's fine. Ricky says mage, so I could cast sleep on myself. I actually love the idea of a mage just about to go to bed and just sleep. Ricky is a Lord of the Rings fan. Tolkien never spilled the beans on how he did it. Yeah, it's never been specified, as far as I'm aware. I really liked the movie interpretation, where they're like born from mud kind of deal, and they have to like claw their way out. You know what I mean? Like that's a super cool bit of like it just looks cool. I don't remember if TS Arena had orcs, but Daggerfall already had them, trying to build up a nation and recognize these people by the Empire. Fair enough, honestly. Roto says, I don't know, Rogue? My footstep is very quiet when I walk, and it's actually doing it. Oh, there you go. I bet enjoy a drink, Anne. In Elder Scrolls, Mer means elves. All elf phrases are just adjective elves. Altmer is high elf, Dunmer is dark elf, Heimer is bright elf. Falmer is Snow Elf. Bosmer. Bosmer? That's funny. Because Boss in Dutch is literally just forest. Orsimer is Orc Elf. Orc Elf? Huh. Alright then. Bosmers are not friendly. I figured. How are you doing, Puppet? Welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Oh boy. So a few things, by the way, that I'm also working on. Dwarves, that's right, also underground elves. I do find the idea that elves just call everyone else also elves kind of funny. It's like orc elves and dwarf elves and tiny elves and short-lived elves, etc. The philosophy are to eat what they defeat. Oh, I see. Gamer is gay elf. Gamer is gay elf. And it makes sense knowing the real world lore of elves. Uh-huh. Brooks, as far as Shadow of War told me, are born from Vance. Yeah, like, I don't think that's technically, like, book canon ink, but I do like the idea of it. In TS they don't. Elf is specific to elf. The dwarves in TS are actually elves. What? Alright then. Who would want to be a shapeshifter? Shapeshifter would be a species, I think, wouldn't it? I'm not sure. Like 3 to 4 distinct races in TS. That's wild, actually. Sorry, I'm still giggling about gamer is gay elf. That was such a good joke. Ah, goodness gracious. I'm thinking about elf femboys, oh my. Glamour and dwarves in TS weren't actually that short. They got the name from giants. Fair enough. Hi Kaz, how you doing? Can we get a shout out for Kaz, by the way? This fuck is Khajiit, and Argonian. Okay, gotcha. I mean, I guess that all makes sense. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, feel free to check out my YouTube as well. I do all kinds of other stuff over there. Guys, I think Lilith got lost in the forest. She's just looking for the Facebook. With a shout, of course. So I'm just gonna delete that message that accidentally got, Oh, I can't. And it's done. Have you seen the Perennial White Straight music video? I have not. Like, I know very little about Elder Scrolls, honestly. I don't interact with it that much. I'll have to share it on the Discord sometime. I might actually get into the game already, because I saw that apparently we need to make 4 characters from scratch for this game. Which, knowing me, that's gonna take a while. That's gonna take a while, so yeah, let's maybe get into it before I, yeah. We're gonna start up the game. Argonia is a race of funny lizard dudes who got high on tree sap and invaded hell during the Oblivion Crisis. What? What? Old-fashioned CRPG, good, yeah. I am excited to see, like, this game and see how good it is, you know what I mean? If it wants to show? There we go. Took a second. Also, I just realized. Oh, is it doing the thing when I... Oh, god dang it. I don't see a hilarious meme reference anywhere. Don't worry about it, Link. Alright, so here we are. Solasta 2. So if I press New Adventure, the Mark of Maraike, follow the fate of the Colwall family across the continent of Neokos. So something kind of cool about this game is that they want you to make your own campaigns, as far as I can tell, and like you know, do your own campaign stuff in this system. Which, honestly, that's a cool concept, and I like the idea of that. So first, we get to create our characters. I'm gonna make myself a bit smaller. I think I made the Panel White video either deleted their stuff or got taken down. Huh. Exactly what I said. When Oblivion invaded the mortal world, they got absolutely used the magic 3 stab and invaded Oblivion. Done nothing important since. That's super wild. Cows enjoy a drink, huh? Economy's so bad that game devs want us to be making our own campaigns now. So, what I'm gonna do is 3 of these characters will be you guys, and then 1 of them will be me. Actually, I think, you know what? I'm just gonna make all 4 of these you guys. So, who wants to be the first character? Broto? Alright, what class do you want?
Yeah.
Zendikon, hi there. I assume you want a rogue, because I feel like that's something you will enjoy. Maybe lurking? Sounds good. Enjoy your lurk on. Sure? Alright. We're gonna have a rogue. Now the question is dwarf, elf, halfling, or human. So that, as far as I can tell, they're all 5th edition. So there is actual, like, you know, differences in ancestry features and all that. Human? Alright. So, let's see. Human gets 30 feet speed. Yep, that tracks. Skill choices, any skill. Hugo, thank you for the 24 months. Thank you, thank you. Ale up. Ale ale. And I ruin dance all. All rogue party, here we go. That would be pretty funny, I will say. Chotling, enjoy a drink, huh? Wish there's more so I can be beastful, but human is good enough. I think later on they want to expand both class selection and ancestry. Like, I saw in the roadmap they definitely want to do a barbarian, for example. 2 years of lovely entertainment with a wonderful person. Aww, you're sweet. All barbarian funny would be even funnier. It would, but sadly not an option. The hardest would probably be all sorcerer. Zendikon, enjoy drink, huh? Okay, so let's see. Resourceful. Gain heroic inspiration whenever you finish a long rest. If you fail an attack or saving throw, you can spend your heroic inspiration to reroll the die. Use the new roll. Okay. It's Sally. Hi there. Hi Dame. Enjoy your drink. Skillful. You gain proficiency with 1 skill of your choice. And versatile. You gain an origin feat of your choice. The Wi-Fi is making this unwatchable, so have fun. Alright, Killzone. Sorry to hear your Wi-Fi is messing up. By the way, how's the audio for you guys? So presumably you want to play a guy. How does this work? Oh, you can like... Okay. Let's see, what kind of faces are there? 1, 2, 3. Very audiorific. It's fine. Alright, wonderful. Okay. Maybe my first little criticism. I feel like all of these faces look very similar. Like they're not bad or anything, but they're just so... Like, they're all very square. Are these the presets and you can build off them? So the way that it works is you can pick 3 of them and, like, blend them, like... Which, as a concept, I don't mind. It's just that, yeah, the faces look a bit weird. Early access, so, like, they might change that, but yeah, it does need to be changed, I think. Like Oblivion Goofy? Yeah, I agree. Maybe do this, and then let's see. Skin preset. Okay. Different levels of pale. That's fine. Let's see. Vitiligo. And it's cool that there's an option for that. That's fun. I do like it when there's options like this. That's neat. Oh, Jesus. All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. Jesus Christ. Okay, I was not expecting just bright white. He's Irish. Oh my god. The whitest white ever white. The power of the sun. Wait, what happens if I do like a different skin color, I wonder? Like, does that change anything? Oh, it just goes back to the previous preset. That's disappointing. It's like... Oh, Jesus! Wait, can we do something? Oh my goodness. On a scale of 1 to 10, how white are you? All of it. My guy just looks like an android. Admittedly, while this is silly, I do kind of like it when you get to be able to do ridiculous stuff like that, so I'm fine with it. Oh my god, the white. You know what? I'm going for this. This guy is just the whitest white that is ever whited. Make them Baldwin white? Oh my god. Jesus. Blue, thank you for the 15 stream streak. Enjoy the extra points. You're the yogurt freak. It's like that one. It's like that one. Give them the whitest hairstyle. There you go. You white out the eyes too. Let's see. It's like the one commercial with the guy like eating ice cream from himself, like that really weird one. Let's see. Iris color brightness. We can make it like... Let's see. I can make the irises white. What in the default one? Hi, Diane. Also, hi, Zoe. How you doing? How's the lovely Zoe today? Wait, can we give him freckles? Would that be mean? Want the freckles to be like very obvious. Oh Jesus, the red. Oh god. Iris size? Okay, hold on. No, I can make it only this big. I can't like completely. Oh Jesus. Oh Jesus. He does look like a song type android. He does. Jerry, thank you for the 3 stream streak. I like how this very quickly got off the rails of like, alright, we're making just like an abomination. It doesn't need to cast light on himself, he just shines bright like a diamond. Ah, good lord. I do like it when character creators allow for ridiculousness like this. Wait, art preset. Let's see. What can we make that look like? I'm curious. Art color. Oh, Jesus! Oh my god. I won't lie, I don't know how I feel about this. Horrifying. Actually horrifying. Okay, do we give him hair or not, chat? Ow. Sorcerer origin, bloodline of the light bulb. Just avoid any white hoods, Armia, for the love of God. Why are you panning me? It's funny. We give him like a big beard. You white hair? Alright, let's see. Let's see, how bright can we make this? You give him red wavy hair with orange highlights to look like a candle. I could try. Like, oh, Jesus. Once if the girl I met in college had albinism, her hair was pure white. It was honestly really pretty. I hope she didn't look exactly like this, because that would be moderately terrifying, but... Let's see. Minute 1. This is the type of character Armia plays at a table, huh? Funnily enough, normally I actually play characters that are relatively serious. Okay, what do you think of this, guys? Like, see, what hairstyle do we give them? Oh my god, the man bun. Beautiful. Name him Lumen? Oh, this is Proto. I honestly I'm super on board with this. Excuse me, what is that? That is perfection. Oh my god, eye makeup. Yes! She came back to a network. Now I can stream. I enjoy making cursed creatures. Oh my god, slay. You know what? This guy is living his best life. I am here for it. First name is Proto. Personality. There's their speech style and tone and the type of answers they will propose. Okay, which of these would fit? Caregiver, everyman, hero, innocent, jester, outlaw, ruler, or sage?
You must need help with something. This is the place. I remember being here.
I thought I heard movement, maybe saw something, but...
That might be so.
I like this
still haven't
voice.
worked out
Can't
what
be a
we're
ruler,
supposed
no
to
way,
be
someone
doing.
with this hair is straight. I mean, you don't know what kind of world this is. Also, Kyan enjoyed drink, huh? Alright, let's see. So... let's see, what do we give... I'll take a look at the orange and feet in a second. Kyan enjoyed drink, huh? How you doing? Let's see. Wanderer gives bonuses to strength and dex and con, which is pretty important. I think something like Wanderer or Spy is pretty good for. Although Spy, you know what? I want to know how Spy would work. Like, how is this guy a spy? They're a kabuki actor. Oh my god, yeah. Maybe they were a kabuki actor. I am the spy. Well, okay. We would have definitely want high dex. What else is important for spy? Let's see. Okay, constitution, intelligence, wisdom, charisma's whatever. You have to squint to perceive? I mean, fair enough, honestly. Definitely want decent wisdom, if at all possible. Stands in a row of candelabras. The double bluff. Nobody would believe someone so obvious would be a spy. Ah, yeah, obviously. Because nobody can see after spotting him. Ah, yeah. Like a walking flashbang. I guess we could bring charisma up to 10. Intelligence maybe up to 12 as well. And then... like one last point that we could spend somewhere. Let's put it in Constitution so we can up that later. What do you guys think? 15 dex, 13 con, 14 wisdom. Low strength, but it's... I mean, they're a rogue. they're not meant to be particularly good, you know, at rogue stuff. At being strong. Fine for a rogue, yeah. Let's see, Magic and Astute Cleric. You learn 2 cantrips of your choice from the cleric spell. Oh, cantrips are pretty nice to pick up. Quick is also nice though, because of the speed increase. You gain proficiency with light armors, shields, and martial weapons. I don't think those would gel well with Rogue though. Healthy. Your hit point maximum increases by an amount equal to your character level. If you use a hit die to regain HP, roll twice to keep the highest result. And hard to kill. That might not be bad, actually. You know what, actually? A rogue is gonna be a damage dealer, so Savage Attacker is actually really nice, because we roll twice for the damage die and use the best roll, which is pretty powerful. There we go. Next ability scores to increase up to their maximum value, usually 20. Assign a maximum of 2 points to each ability score. Ah. Okay. $17 dex and 13 int. Whom do you have in the party? This is just Proto for now. We definitely want stealth. We definitely want sleight of hand. Both of these are very important. What else do we want? Insight seems very useful. Maybe 16 and 14 instead. Actually, yeah, that's a good idea. I'm the human flashback. Maybe a fighter or some voting. Yeah, we'll do the character, the next character in just a second. Acrobatics. Let's see. Skills up as expertises. Yes. Obsidian, enjoy drink on. We'll do stealth, just because that's always useful. And sleight of hand. Okay, which language do you want, Proto? I'd really like to see what you do for me if I could get one of them. Yeah, I could do that. And that's a drink. Enjoy Obsidian. So what do you want to speak, Proto? Elvish, Dwarvish, Halfling, Gnomish, Draconic, Orc, Giant, or Goblin? Really beast folk? As far as I can tell, no. I guess the closest thing to beast folk would be Draconic. Draconic? Alright. Let's see. Weapon mastery proficiencies. Unlock specific actions when hitting a target with a weapon of this type. Okay, a rapier definitely seems like a good idea. And maybe a short... You know what? Let's make our Proto here a ranged character. That seems like a decent plan. Just go back, what's the ability score mechanics? Point buy. We do not have any rolls so far as I can tell. It is point buy. Which, admittedly, would be nice if you could roll. You know what? Just in case, let's give Proto medicine. Because medicine you can roll if somebody goes down. I'm gonna give the YouTube stream a like too. Oh yeah, if you would be so kind, Fox. Give the YouTube stream a like. It does help. And subscribe if you haven't already, or follow over here on YouTube. On Twitch. I can't speak anymore. Okay. Oh, you get 2 more languages actually, Proto. So which ones do you want? There's still Elvish, Dwarvish, Halfling, Giant, Orc, Goblin, and Gnomish. So you speak 4 languages. God dang, quadrilingual. Confusing because YouTube subs is free while Twitch subs are paid. Yeah, while Twitch follow. Like, basically Twitch, YouTube memberships are Twitch subscribers. It's confusing. Elvish and Orcish. Okay, that will be useful, I'm sure. There we go. Alright, who's next? Why is bro kind of like those characters from Just Dance? Aku says wizard dwarf. Alright. Alright. Aku was first. So, wizard dwarf. I can definitely do a wizard dwarf. The question is, do we make another abomination, or what do I do with this one? Like, monster? Okay, you want a monster. Let's see, what can we do? Because like brightness is one thing, saturation is another one. Absolute Cinema? I finished Assassin's Creed Shadows just now. Okay. Let's see. We can make people like bright red. Is there anything else we can make them color-wise? Sorry. The fact that I made the dwarf blue. I made a smurf, guys. I made a smurf. Character creations have truly peaked. Hi, Jade. Smurf Wizard. Now listen up, here's the story about a little man who lives in a blue world, and all day and all night and everything he sees is just blue like him, inside and outside. Blue his house and a blue little window. Do we also make the pupils blue? I could do that, just have like one color dominate every character. Admittedly, I do kind of like this face for a dwarf. I think it works. But the question is, what do we do with the hair color? Full blue man? Okay. Which hairstyle do we give him as well? Let's see. We have Yamiya, Bobia, Banamanarata Fafia. Good morning. Hi, Dublin. How you doing? You're under Dark Ratcom where they're also. Oh my god, this hair is like. It reminds me of like a specific character, but I can't place it. Oh hey, this is like Echo's hair. That's neat. An air Ganassi but smaller. A light breeze Ganassi. Yeah, this is just straight up Echo, like Echo's hair, which is actually kind of cool. I do like Echo's hair. Let's see. I do kind of like this, like, sort of ponytail thing going on here. I don't know, it's kind of neat. Oh my god. This is the freaking Power Ranger D&D squad at this point. I mean... Entire campaign where you play a party of blue dwarves and halflings fighting an evil wizard whose motivation changes every encounter. Sometimes he wants to eat them, sometimes turn them into gold. Bald with his face looks so much like Jeremy Dooley. Wait, let's see. Bald. Why am I reminded of Picard? We did a brave party of heroes to save the world, but we couldn't find them, so this is what we're working with. Honestly, I think the bald looks surprisingly good. Like, can we give him like a bigger beard? Yeah. I think, honestly, now it's like blue Godfather? Freaking blue, God of War. My voice is like everywhere today. I'm so sorry. It's freaking Kratos, but like, boy. Jesse, we need to cook. This is what happens to water if he... Okay. Oh. Okay, apparently if you press F11 in the game, which I did accidentally, it goes windowed. Good to know. What the heck? Okay, which personality do you want to give him? Aku. Smurf Kratos, what? High secret. Isn't that the screenshot button? Apparently not. I accidentally pressed F11 and it just did this.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
That face is perfect. Angry. I don't know if we have angry. Let's see. Every man, exalted, innocent, ruler? All right.
This is the place. I remember being here.
His voice fits so badly.
That might be so. I thought...
You must need help with something.
Oh, Jesus.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
No, I love this voice. I love voice 1. That's honestly amazing. Okay, as soon as I'm out of this character creation thing, I'm gonna fix the window real quick. Buff wizard, no wisdom? Okay, I can do that. Me, halfling barbarian. There's no barbarian, sadly. I prefer the idea that adventures aren't all that strong compared to the army, etc. It's just cheaper and more discreet, with less political pushback to use them. Yeah. Let's see. Academic gives you constitution and intelligence, so that seems like a decent... Occultist is also pretty cool, but that's more charisma. Sellsword gives you interesting. Origin feat ready for war. You gain proficiency with light armor, shields and I think if you have this proficiency, you can cast spells with light armor, which actually is kind of cool. So maybe let's go with that. Light armor, like kind of war wizard type. Randy, enjoy a drink, huh? Let's see. Definitely a lot of intelligence. That's definitely our focus. Then... No wisdom, you wanted. Okay, we can do that. I think maybe like 14 dex, 12 strength, 12 con, maybe 13 con. Yeah, something like this. Also, sorry for the ads, by the way. Be done in just a second. We can do this to go up a little bit. Hey, Triangle, how you doing? Keep rolling, 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 rolling. Arcana and Investigation, yeah, definitely. This stuff makes me want to play D&D again after a break of now, I think, 2 years. Admittedly, as far as I understand, this game wants to be pretty much on point with like D&D. Like, wants to be as close as possible to 5th edition, so... Maybe not a bad look. You want to be able to speak Gnomish and Halfling, so it's a dwarf that doesn't speak dwarf. He's a dwarf that doesn't speak dwarfish. All right, sure. That's incredible. All right, 3 cantrips. What do we have here? Acid Splash. This is just straight up 5th edition. This is a blue goblin. Annoying bees. Wait, what? Deals 1d4 piercing damage. The target also has disadvantage on concentration saving throws. The start of your next turn. That's hilarious. I have never heard of that spell. That's hilarious. I thought Solasta is going backwards around being tactical TTRPG sim. My 5th edition. Do Pathfinder to 2nd edition if you want more tactical. Not the bees! I kind of want to grab this spell because it's fun. I think it's one of those things, Dame, where CRPGs basically lean into that quite heavily. Shadow Armor grants you 3 temporary hit points for a minute. Ah, but it's a main action. Psychic damage. Against my wisdom save. That seems really powerful. The gnome scares me to be blue and not being able to understand dwarf. Curse you, gnomes! See, light is either going to be incredibly useful or completely worthless. There's gonna be no in between. Like, this is definitely one of those things where it's like... yeah. Chill Touch prevents healing, which might be quite useful. So let's grab that. Then 6 normal spells. Let's see. Burning Hands, classic. False Life. False Life can be very nice. Because giving extra hit points to a tank is quite strong. I'm gonna grab Featherfall. Because Featherfall is one of those spells, you never use it until that one time you need it. Like, I've been there. Chromatic Orb is very strong, but we won't be able to use it in the beginning, because it requires an item with the gem and diamond properties. Sorry, by the way, there's a lot of stuff here, so if you guys have questions, please ask them. It's just that, yeah. No spells you never use because you're a monk. Fair enough, honestly. Expeditious Retreat can be very useful, so yeah. Shield. Shield is not bad. Protection from evil and good is very strong. Let's give them some attack spells. Like, Burning Hands is great, and... you know what? Mage Armor. Mage Armor is super useful. Actually, since you're going to be able to use light armors anyway, you're not gonna need Mage Armor. Let's grab Chromatic Orb. And save. And then... I just... make it full screen again, please. Thank you. Shield is a universal middle finger between wizards. You cast Magic Missile. How about no? Yeah, literally. This game actually makes utility a meaningful part of the game. I'll be pretty impressed. Yeah, that would be cool. Now, we do need a tank character, guys. So, whoever's next, we need a tank character. Or a bunch of freaks? That's fine. Puppet? Okay, let's do Puppet. Then we'll have one more person. What do you want to be, Puppet? He's tank, let's go. I mean, we could have a cleric tank, absolutely. Okay, like one of these three. Honestly, I've seen wizard tanks. I bet you can make that work. Paladin? Paladin it is. Let's see. Now, do you want to be a dwarf, an elf, a halfling, or a human? A dex? So, I love the idea of a dex paladin, although they're kind of difficult to make. But you can do it. It's possible. It's just not easy. We'll go at elf? Elf it is. Elven lineage. You're part of a lineage that grants you supernatural abilities. Either High Elf or Sylvan Elf. Let's see. So High Elf gives you Firebolt. And... oh, okay, cool. There are halflings? How about one of the halflings? And then Sylvan Elf increases your speed and gives you Venomous Spike. Okay, both of these are very good. Alright. Character creation. Puppet, am I going monster with this one? Also, do you want, like more feminine or more masculine in style? Portalings? There's actually a homebrew subclass that I came across that I really like, called 3 Halflings in a Trench Coat. Which is a fighter subclass. Is this Baldur's? It's very similar to Baldur's Gate, but this is Solasta. Post artwork of my character in the Discord? Yeah, sure. Absolutely. Feel free to post it in the Discord. I'll take a quick look. Presume you're going to post it in art and writing. You're back? Alright. Mr. Time gets flashbacks to how broken Arcane Warrior was in DAO and Knight Enchanter in DAI. Yeah, like, I know it's possible in 5th edition. Like, I think it's like Hill Dwarf or something in 5th edition. Where, you can basically run a, like, medium armor wizard with very high constitution. Yeah, you're stinky. No, you. Okay, masculine. Let's see. You know what? Since Puppet is be right back real quick, we'll do the rest of the character first. So background. Let's see. A cell sword would make sense. Job call will be away. Do whatever. All right. We'll do this first, regardless. So we want strength and charisma. That's our basic, like strength, charisma, and constitution, really. So maybe aristocrat. You're gonna be all like posh and stuff. We definitely want some decent strength. We want high charisma, and we want decent con. Dexterity at least a 10. Wisdom 10. Yeah, this tracks. This is your classic paladin. This is pretty normal for a paladin, unfortunately. I could also do this. 12 strength, 12 wisdom. They're not gonna do as much damage, but they will still be able to, like, you know, fight back, etc. There we go. So 15 strength, 10 dexterity, 14 con, 8 intelligence, 12 wisdom, 16 charisma. That's not bad, I don't think. Huh? Then skill proficiencies. Let's see. Let's grab intimidation. It also has a subclass that benefited from constitution, like adding their con modifier to damage of elemental spells. I think you're right, yeah. I seem to remember something like that. And high athletics. It seems like a good idea. Weapon mastery. Which weapon do we want Puppet to be good at? What do you guys think? Do we go sword and board with... Yeah, like, do we grab longsword? Or what do we want to go with for our elven paladin? Can you grab shield? Long? Yeah, like longsword for sure. I could grab battle axe as well. A great sword. Sword and board, make Jokat proud. You know what? Sure. We'll grab battle axe as well, because I think that will be useful. Great axe. Great axe is pretty cool. But if we're going sword and board, let's go sword and board. The last character can be like a little bit tankier, but also more like, you know, like a two-handed kind of deal. So let's say Urblog is the last character, because Urblog has been asking since the first one, and I feel bad for skipping over him. Let's see. You know what? Giant and Goblin. There you go. Congratulations. And skilled feat. Oh, that's cool. Let's grab deception, performance, and survival. Why not? And spells. Divine smite. Oh, I do like smite. So, cure wounds seems like a good idea, because we don't have much healing yet. Paladins can do a ridiculous amount of damage as well. So... yeah, let's grab Divine Smite, because it's just, I mean, it's a smite. Smites are fun. Oh, whoops, I forgot to... change the character themselves. Alright, so guys, I need your opinion on this. It is 5.5 though, so less smites, that's true. I need your opinion on this. Do we also make this character a monster? Like the first two? Gee, I wonder what happens if I just randomize. And there's less randomization than I had hoped. That's Sav. No, I don't really see it. I can't say hello, no monsters. Well, I mean, the first two are already monsters. Actually, I do like the idea of this paladin being like one of the normal people. Like, everyone else is just like this freaking creature. Ow. I do like the idea that this is like the straight character, kinda.
Hello. Nice to meet you. This is the place. I remember being here.
No! There's gonna be a little bean. Oh no. These three gremlins and then just puppet. This is what it feels like to be, like, this is what I tend to play. Like, this kind of character. Compared to, like, the rest of my party. Alrighty, a blog. You get to be the last character. Now, we do need a tank-type character. We need some kind of frontliner. Actually, do we? We have a frontliner. We have a frontliner, we have like, everything, actually. So I guess, Erblog, you can pick whatever you like. The normal one is the odd one out? Yeah, literally. Rest in peace. It's okay, I'm back. Yeah, like, sadly there's no bard option yet. Otherwise I'd be like, if you want to be a bard. What happened to Proto? Don't worry about it. Yeah, so, Erblog. If you're still here. Halfling fighter. Okay, bad. So a dex fighter. Ooh. What if we make them an archer fighter?
What's between those
Oh.
ears?
Ooh,
Is it a
two-weapon
brain?
fighting,
No.
actually.
Just floof, no brain.
Just floof, no brain. Let's say we'd go an elven rogue with a longbow. I prefer physical attacks, but whenever I play... Melee characters, I roll terribly, unless it's against my party members. I fail all my initiative, attack, fear, and charm rolls. That's a mood.
Pull the lever, Crunk.
Two-weapon? Alright. Yeah, we can do two-weapon fighting. Alright, let's see here. So we're going for like a dex fighter. It's definitely doable. Sorcerer is more complex than wizard, presumably because sorcerer has more meta magic stuff. Ideally dex and con would be good. Like aesthetic, maybe. Once rolled 7 nat 1s in a row in a fight. You want to know a funny thing, Kensei? I have had a single game, like a one-shot of D&D, where as the DM, I rolled about 60 times. Half of those were natural 20s. So I need to hop off to work. You have a great day all. You're fantastic, Mia. Big love, Dame. Hope your work goes well. Yeah, aesthetic makes sense, I think. Dex, con, and wisdom. Like, Dex is gonna be a big one for us. Strength is not gonna be as important for this build. But strength is insufficient to wear the current armor once the game has started. That's fine. We don't really care about this armor. We're gonna be wearing different armor. Constitution. I think the rest will just put a 10. A con we want a bit higher, because you are gonna be in the front line. Dex max. So since we are going to be two-weapon fighting, maybe we do want, like, a little bit higher strength. Doesn't really matter, actually. This D&D character was a monk that kept getting slapped around in melee. Was a god with thrown down. It's very funny, but it's exactly how my rolls go. I get you, though. Like, I've been there. There we go. 16 dex, 16 con. That's pretty good. And then, let's see. Grab insight, because insight is always good to have. And then... perception. Weapon mastery proficiencies. Okay, so... I think we want scimitar. And maybe dagger. Because we're going dex fighter. Actually, short sword. And languages. Alright, what languages would you like, Herblog? I believe we have most languages covered by this point. Maybe not Orcish. I don't remember if we have Orcish. But I do think we have most other languages. Wait, do we have Elvish? Can our elf can't speak Elvish, so... Goblin and Orcish, alright. I don't know if our campaign has any Elvish speakers. Oh boy. That's gonna be interesting. I'll give you Rapier as well, because Rapier is quite useful. You can probably get Elvish naturally. Actually, no. Apparently not. Okay, now the question is... do I make this character just an absolute gremlin? Or do I... make like a normal character? Because we could go very cursed with this. Like me? Like you? What do you mean by that, Lilith? This is just a goblin. This is just a goblin. That's just a... You try to make the face as wide as possible. I can try. Let's see. Face? Is there an option for face, like, wideness? I don't think there is. I can try and find, like, the widest face possible. Like this one. And like me, gremlin? I could definitely make like a gremlin. Beautiful. Something about the bright red is just ridiculous. Wait. Purple. Oh god. Oh god. Such a supreme jawline, yeah, for real. Oh, Jesus! Oh no! I actually glow in the dark, actually, though. Oh no, what this is? It's like a Barbie doll. Oh my god. Who shook up? This is such a cursed character. Oh my god. Bright red with... There you go. Beautiful. That's a lot of pink going on. Hi, Sav. Hi, Kameda. Why are you pink? Why aren't you?
What in oblivion is that?
Oh my god. We just, I just, yeah, that's definitely, what did I just roll into? Welcome to character creation.
You must need help with something.
That might be so, but we still haven't worked out what we're supposed to be doing yet.
Okay, what personality do you want there, blog? That's Art Knight. I feel like I've seen a character that shade in a cartoon, moments where they literally exploded in rage or embarrassment. I forget which emotion it was. There's definitely a lot of emotion. What is this? Okay, so voice 4.
Thought I heard movement, maybe saw something, but I wasn't sure.
What is this? We're making characters for our D&D for our D&D game. Basically. There we go. Proto, Aku, Urblog, and then the one normal person. Puppet is like the one normal person. It's just like... Looks like a normal party. It's literally just like... It's literally just like, you know, the paladin has this like really cool backstory who they thought about properly and like really developed like properly, etc. And then Aku, Proto, and Urblog just have a backstory that's like, and I ate the acorn off the tree. That's enough internet for me. You know what? Fair enough. Thanks for dropping by though, Sav. Just to check. Okay, they actually tell you like all the stats and etc. Let's see. What do we start with? Do we have to start with a long sword? I kinda hope we don't. Can I change that somehow? I don't think I can. Oh, that's a shame. I hope they change it so you don't have to. You tell your friends you want a serious campaign and one of them is Ascension Nerds Candy. Oh god. Yeah, I do hope it doesn't force you to use this one item in the beginning, but we'll see. Definitely one of those things like early access, so you know they might change stuff in the future. All right, cutscene. 1095 AC, somewhere on the southern coast of Ferendra. Looks like characters from Saint Row. The best part is it's gonna be all serious and dramatic, and then it's just whoosh. I do love when games just give you full color wheel and tell you to go nuts, yeah. And have the cutscene with some badass knight and then these idiots. Yeah, that's the thing. I think the best part is, yeah. Oh my god.
What are they doing?
They're moving the statue to the
Hi,
city.
Elena.
They do it every year for the Holy Day of Canada.
Also, is that the legendary super lesbian?
I told you
What am I
to
looking
pay
at?
attention during religious
Your average
studies.
D&D campaign.
It is indeed the Redeeming Mother, cleansing the condemned before their execution.
Okay.
Even those who
Never
fail
did
to
ever die, hi,
redeem themselves
Beta.
in life are forgiven in death.
Ah, murder hope.
An uncommon representation of our goddess, but fitting for this day of funerals.
My guy's talking about funerals.
We're running a bit late.
Oh yes, I thought I remembered your faces.
We're from the orphanage.
Yes, of course. You're the children Mother Colwell adopted. You must be going to her funeral. Bless her memory. Myun was a truly righteous woman.
Thank you, Father. Blessed day of Kaladar to you.
My Rike smile upon you all, Colwells.
Well, if it isn't good old Landry, could have mistaken that mop of red hair for anyone else.
Yeah, I'm sure you know everything about red hair. Holy! Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I... Oh my god, I can't. I sure remember your faces. Yeah, I would hope so. Why had an highlighter button? Alright, let's take a look at the inventory and just what we have, etc. We have food. A letter from Rickard. What does that actually say? Please forgive my intrusion. I know you've chosen a life of seclusion. Oh, this is kind of cool. This is, backstory stuff. I presume that there's gonna be, like, side quests related to your backstory. I don't know much, but I do understand the ties that bind. I've heard you speak of the Caldwell family. I'm sure the wounds cut deep. Take your leave for as long as you need to heal at last. The company travels with you always. Romney's Stone Fist Company. See, that's cool. For this mission, I need you to blend in. Can you do that, Armia? What's the question today? Depends on the edition, but probably wizard so I can cast Wish, or barbarian so I can punch a god in the face and win. Valid honesty. Hail friend, forgive my hasty scrawl. Word has been passed to me that you left urgently for the south, where you will join your relatives in honoring the passing of your mother, in Caldwell. Perhaps it's too late, but I think you should know that in all the years we've lived at my father's estate, I've always considered you family. Know then that the doors of Castle Sandreed will always be open to you. My thoughts are with you in these days. See, this is like, you know, the Paladin's serious backstory with like an actual letter, and then it's just like, da-da-da-da. We're expected to attend her funeral on the day of Canada. We felt that a no-show would alert certain parties. All measures have been taken to protect your cover. I'm sure I don't need to remind you. Just not to speak about the operation while you're on leave. Please destroy after reading. As a group therapist, I'm doomed to be the cleric. Yeah, honestly, valid. I actually wonder if we can go back there. What happens if we try to go back?
Where are you going?
Let's go talk to Landry.
Nah.
Not this way.
Ah, okay, fine. Let's go talk to Landry. Fine. Can you destroy it?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Maybe. Let's see. Okay, so Herblog does also start with a longbow, which is good, because Herblog is mostly a dex fighter. Hi, Cyrock. How you doing? So, right now, Puppet is our only real front line. Later on, Herblog will become part of the front line as well. I think. That reminds me. Do you just have... Let's see. Wizard outfit.
What in oblivion is that?
Scale mail, okay. So you have 16 armor class. Yeah, this is pretty normal. This is a call to adventure. Ali's party, run away! What happened to the bridge? Okay, how's it going?
Landry, is that really you? The one and only. It's been a long
Oh
time.
God, what's wrong with your
10 years
face?
at least. So good to see you.
Landry looks
Wish it would have been in
terrifying.
different circumstances.
Same here. I'm so sorry for your loss, by the way.
Why do they
Walk
look
with us.
terrifying?
We can speak about the good
Like,
old
my
days.
guy's looking
We'd love
terrifying
to,
is
look.
normal, but like... Oh my God.
The war. Galavan troops, it damaged it, remember? Well, it fell off a couple of years ago.
I didn't know. Haven't been back since I left the orphanage.
None of us have.
Colourful group of
We'll never
characters,
get there
yeah,
in
to
time
say
if
the
we
least.
circle around.
We have a Smurf.
Especially with that storm coming.
I don't know, what would you say the, like, purple character is?
Come on, let's climb down. We used to do it all the time when we were kids.
Here I am watching a stream, ordering cologne, and I look over to this. You have to admit, it is memorable. Right, we need to reach the other side of the bay.
Everyone here, we can crawl under this.
So interestingly, we're not getting any control over our own characters, like talking or whatever. Which, does that mean like it's basically a pre-made adventure
Undignified, but
that we're playing
necessary.
through? That's not like, it's not necessarily the end of the world, but I do find that a bit of a change, admittedly. Like, it would be nice if there was some, like, actual role-playing, you know what I mean? Maybe later on we'll get some options. Just have to work on my hunter ride-up for tonight? Hope that goes well. I will say the environments are very pretty. And the environments
It
are
would
well
have been
done.
easier to bury Mother back in town.
Maraike was a big part of her life. She would have wanted to be buried in the old temple.
I hear Rickard is the temple's new solace.
I love how
He's gonna say mass at your
serious.
mother's funeral.
I guess that's why he called for us.
I love how
Must be tough for him.
serious.
Let's hope he doesn't down a bottle of liquid courage before.
I'm like being all serious
Wow.
and then like it just looks
Okay.
like that. These guys are gonna look like this during the sad moments too, exactly, which is just
Hey everyone, look.
like we're starting with a funeral
Monsters
and just
came.
yeah.
Remember how Mother got mad every time we went down there?
The whole village was murdered, and then these guys, yeah, literally, just insulting by existing. Oh, Jesus Christ. So anyway, while I'm like navigating through this, guys.
Looks like something ate all of them.
Look, the old tower, it's collapsed and ended up down here.
A victim of the war, like the bridge.
While I'm going around, by the way, like, I'd actually love to hear about you guys' role-playing stuff. Like, do you have any fun role-playing stories to share? Let's see. Smoked fish, I'll take it. Food! I do like the idea that food is actually going to be important in this setting. So many? No? Do you have any? If you want to share any. I think my favorite character is still one called, I call Don Paragon. Who's a... Oh, hello there. Don Paragon is a...
Well, they don't look like crabs.
Never seen anything like them. Best to be cautious.
He was a
we stay
gladiator
low,
paladin
might
who
get
got
past
knocked in the
without being
head
seen.
and thought he was his gladiatorial character. Like, imagine like John Cena thinking he was his WWE version of himself. That's kind of what he was.
You have to crouch.
So how am I in cautious mode? Okay. Sneak by the creatures. Can we also just fight them? Huh. They're like water creatures. Interesting.
It's okay. We're good. You can stand up now.
A pool of Starship Troopers once in Deathwatch landed on the back of the Carnifex and shoved the Martha bomb down one of
Here's
its
more like
chimneys.
those things.
It's vaporized the other Marines that were made over it. That's awesome.
At least they've gone now. Let's take a look at these ruins.
Oh, my throat is
I
like
remember this beach.
really.
Oh, damn. Kobolds.
What?
Oh, I like them all meaty. Hey, he's Glebbo's meal.
Wait, I do love the way the
Hunt it
kobolds look.
together. We share.
I kind of wish we could play a kobold
Tread's
because
got him. Gobble, you greedy.
yeah, I kind of wish we could play like one of the kobolds. Not gonna lie. So protos are let's see, ambush. Take initiative and start a fight with a chance to surprise your foes. Surprise foes have disadvantage on their initiative roll at the start of the combat.
Careful. This place is full of kobold traps.
Ah. At Horizon Walker Ranger, success a really difficult long jump during an arena fight. And roll a natural 20 charisma to win over the crowd. That's awesome.
Careful.
Hi, Luven.
place
Hi,
is
your
full of
chibi model
kobold
is really
traps.
cute. Oh, thank you.
I have a bad feeling about this.
I made an entire table start bawling when a character love interest led her company of paladins and of a demonic horde long enough for the place to close it behind them and seal it. No! That's sad. But can I move them, like, separately? I can. Okay, that's cool. Can I pause as well? Is that not an option? Alright, we're in a good spot here, I think. Let's, ambush. I did hear my Malkavian lured enemies who wanted him dead to a flour mill. Looked them in the eyes while holding up a lighter and laughed maniacally when someone said they weren't crazy enough to do it. That's badass. Alright, block. Did you just miss? God dang it. 94% chance to hit. Misses. That's XCOM, baby. How are you doing though, Luven? Welcome in. God dang it, that's XCOM, baby. Alright. Let's jump down. Get her. Are you for... Enemy has been hit. Oh, okay. Oh, and now we can... Smite!
Take that!
Jesus, okay. I admit, I kind of prefer this combat system to how Baldur's Gate did it so far. This feels less chaotic in a good way. Let's see. Hotel? Sneak attack. Yeah, nice. Okay. It feels very, natural, actually, which is a good sign. Okay, Stone Cunning. In Tremor Sense... That's cool, but not what we need right now. Cast Spell. These are bonus actions. Cast Spell main action. Let's see. Bees! Burning Hands is too far away. We have Shadow Dagger. Let's try that. Yeet! Got him.
This shortcut is looking more and more like a trap.
Don't worry.
That accounts, but back in the day I was DMing Hero Quest.
We're almost there. Can we take a short rest? I'm worn
Ogre
out.
the boss, so powerful. He nearly wiped the party even with the HP potion horde. Not for the wizard chipping him with his staff. That's amazing. As the character was an evil con artist, bard, who'd rolled for what they had done each month of the year before becoming an adventurer.
This is a good place.
Out of wizard uni for selling forged copies of magical books, started a cult, led a riot, etc. I attempted to deceive a dragon. Rolled a nat 20 and the DM asked what I would say. Answered I didn't think I would get this far. Took a few moments to think. Campaign's only survivor since I missed the TPK session. That's amazing.
What was that about Rick?
That's honestly pretty peak. That's actually something I really like in character creation. Is, for example, if you've ever played the game Traveller, Traveller has a really cool thing where you can, you can basically just, oh, welcome back, Puppet. You're the only normal person. This is the rest of the party. Like, the rest of the party is a bunch of absolute goobers. Wait, so we looted a bunch of stuff. Where did that go? Ah, I see. That makes sense. Got a call back for a small collectibles shop I applied to call back. And a good talk and I have an in-person interview tomorrow morning. Ooh, that's exciting. I hope you get it, Puppet. Yeah, like, if you've ever played Traveller, for example, I think Traveller's character creation is one of the coolest parts of the game. Let's see. Short bow. I think Ablok having a long bow is fine. Because, yeah, it's actually quite good. What are you good at again? Like, weapon mastery-wise. Which weapon masteries do you have? Does it tell me? Right, scimitar, short sword, rapier. But for now, this is fine. And you know what? We'll give you a dagger as well, because it doesn't hurt. Can I? Ah, okay. Made a terrible mistake in let them buy HP potion, but gets used automatically when your HP drops to 0. Made combat a joke. Oblivion the elemental dark gargle was built to fix that. That's hilarious. I haven't tried Trench Crusade. I haven't yet, but it seems really cool. Let's see, what do you have? Short sword and... You know what? Proto, since you're going to be ranged, I'm going to give Herblog the short sword. Yeah, I could give you short sword and dagger. We could do that. But we'll go with, yeah, we'll do short sword and dagger instead of short sword and shield. Why does the tiny person have the big bowl? Because they're the fighter. Pot, enjoy a drink, Han? How are you doing? She doesn't exist? She was a fiction, a part of your imagination. Spooky! Tinder. There you go, we still have a dagger for you. Then we have 3 short bows. Do we want anyone to have a short bow? I don't think so. Imagine they draw the bow like Usopp using his sling staff. You know those like really big bows in Dark Souls? I'm imagining like that. Like the you set it down and like pull it back kind of deal. An Aether Pearl. Where did you get that? Heck? Alright. Is that Mellow? Mellow, I could see Mellow using a longbow, honestly. Let's see, it's short rest. Oh, we don't need to restore any hit points. If we wanted to, we could roll our hit dice. That's cool. There we go. Yeah, the faces are genuinely terrifying.
Hey there. Yeah, right.
Other than normal, what did you give me? So you're on the front line. You're the sword and board paladin. You're an aristocrat, and you are kind of the leader, the face of the party, which is kind of funny. Let's see. During this dialogue, you'll have to choose one role for each character of your party: Golden Kid, Substitute, Scapegoat, or Top Student. Each hero holds a role in the family, formed after their adoption. The role you choose impacts the way they interact with others. Some family roles match well with certain personalities. Okay. The Golden Kid was always Mahin's preferred child, perceived as lucky and favored. The Scapegoat was always doing silly things and getting punished. The Top Student was always the best in the class, and Substitute was always the leader, protective of the siblings, perceived as taking on the parent's role without reason. Okay, gotcha. So...
I still can't believe
whoops.
we're going to bury Mum.
Okay.
Mom.
I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was being like...
You were so close.
Okay, that was confusing. I thought it was going to be like, oh, pick each one and like give me a drop down. You know what? Sure, a block can be the
They were always
scapegoat.
Mahin's big baby.
That wasn't made very clear, yeah.
It's true. We had a
My
special
bad for
bond.
not reading it, but that's also partially
Well,
UI
in your own
design.
way, you were special too. You were the one who always
Anyone
got
has big
punished.
bow because weapon size is impossible to implement apparently. Never seen a CRPG actually do them.
You were definitely looking for it.
But is this student, I guess?
And you were always the swatty teacher's pet, weren't you? You still are.
Guys, come on. It might
The
be a day to remember
faces.
old times, but don't dig up old quarrels. We know where this goes.
Well, I suppose that's going to be my fault.
You really haven't changed that much.
Like, why is everyone
listen
terrifying? Like,
up.
beyond
Let's
just
move.
like...
The funeral is at midnight, and we still have to climb that cliff.
Yes, sir.
Hey, isn't that Diorcus?
Yeah, so I think something like Traveler's character creation is
It
really
looks
cool.
like-
In Traveler's character
What's she
creation, you can
doing?
actually die
What do you
in
think,
character
dummy?
creation.
We're burying
You can also
Mother
make a character
like
that's
you,
too
she's grieving.
strong for your party.
Okay, enough.
Like, I once
Let's
made a character who ended up being an
time.
admiral in like the Navy. And it was like, well, what now?
Hey,
Because
come take a look at what I found.
I couldn't really...
Great. I was wondering how we were going to get up there.
I had a vague memory there was one around here somewhere, so we just started hacking away at the branches.
I do like the idea of
Poor
the role
lad.
assignment, yeah.
At least they
Like
didn't eat him.
that is pretty neat.
He's with Mariah.
It's just more the UI that is an issue. Apparently just a bunch of stuff. Oh, studded leather armor. I'll take it. Absolutely. That's actually perfect for our fighter. Right, Blanc, we got you some armor. Hi, Galvatron. How you doing? And some more money. Here comes the money. Let's send it to Blanc. Yeah. The valley is uncanny, and there are faces that look up at you from below. The traveler character with the stupidly high physical stats, they do like 2s and 3s in the metal stats. That's fun. Yeah, so now Blanc has a ranged weapon and melee and some proper armor. The fun part as well is later on, obviously right now we're gonna give Blanc the armor, but later on yeah, we can give Aku light armor as well. Which is pretty fun, because that makes it quite powerful. Let's see, what else do we have? A holy symbol, scale mail, yeah. And then Proto has regular letter armor. Makes sense. Absolute crack shot with akimbo gauss rifles. That's terrifying. Is that a pearl of power? So this is an Aether pearl, which brings you back to life for 1 hit point. Which, I don't know why we have this, but alright, I'll take it. Or does this game have the thing where, like, if you do Alt or something, it highlights item? Doesn't seem to. Okay, I guess we'll just have to keep an eye out for items ourselves. That's fine. I mean, this guy's gonna die, by the way, right? Like, surely. It's funny because, like, I think the character creation is the best part of Traveler. Okay, are we gonna get, like, a reveal that they're actually evil or something? No.
You.
Diorcus.
Okay.
Been a while.
Camera? The camera just like...
Like old times. You haven't changed a bit.
Like, the idea of the role assignment is kind of
Andrew.
interesting, I will say.
Hiya, Dee.
I don't mind the
Is this
idea,
a party
actually,
or a
of
funeral?
kind of being an
Rickard sent us a
observer
message.
in the
Yes.
story.
He sent me
What's
one
Solasta
too.
2, Armia?
He said you didn't answer. He was worried.
Oh, really? How
It's,
interesting.
We had to come and pay our respects.
You don't need an excuse. She adopted you. You're her children as much as I am.
It's probably time to go.
It's interesting.
Give me a moment. I'll join you there.
It's definitely interesting. Also, Galvatron, thank you for the 3-2 streak. What does the laughing mean? Just look at the characters. Just look at the characters. Just look at the characters. No, so far, the game is actually pretty interesting.
Angry at him or something.
What did you make? The average D&D party. One serious character, and then everyone else is weird.
Almost there.
Also, Rod, enjoy a drink, huh? So far, I kind of like it, actually. The combat system is pretty... So, Rod, enjoy a drink, huh? The combat system is pretty good, and...
Deeply sorry for your loss.
in general, I like the... Like, the story's... Like, we're literally at the start of the game. So, the story so far is, we're all part of the same family. Who...
Deepest sympathies.
Who are coming back to mourn our mother, our
Like a
adoptive
welcome to
mother,
Mother Cold
basically. And presumably something's gonna happen that causes us to go on an adventure together. But, like, so far, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Like, I kind of prefer this to... You want to screw a rainbow? No, she adopted us. I kind of prefer this to Baldur's Gate so far. Which is weird to say.
Condolences.
Merchant. If anything interesting. We have a book. Leaflet, tiny diamond. Ooh, that would be really useful. Because our wizard... But this is Baldur's Gate, really. That's what the designing factors are. So Baldur's Gate, I don't know why, but Baldur's Gate's system always kind of bothered me for some reason. I always ran up against the limits of Baldur's Gate. So far, this game's limits and combat system feels better, if that makes sense. So, okay, we bought a diamond. This diamond, we're going to be able to use as a component for... in combat? Yeah, in combat, and also just, the general controls actually feel better, in my opinion. Request an item with a gem and diamond properties worth 50 GP or more. There we go. So now... From now on, we'll be able to use Chromatic Orb, which is huge. Consume H2O. Let's see about grabbing this then. Yeah, I will say, I think the main negative is that all the characters are terrifying. And not just because I made them, you know, I made some terrifying characters. You could rest of the stream and take care of me, I will blog. All this game is too big, like it's trying to be digital D&D but single player. It just isn't possible, so it just overwhelms you with all the options. It's not more streamlined. That's definitely a part of it. I think it's also like, Baldur's Gate 3 is... It's very heavy in the typical Faerun lore, and for me personally, I find Faerun as a setting not very interesting because it's too silly for me. Like it makes no sense, right? Once you actually get into like the weeds of it, because like, yeah, it's too silly.
You made it.
I do think this game is a lot more linear, very obviously, compared to...
I thought you'd never come.
Like Baldur's Gate. So, like, if you want options, Baldur's Gate is going to be better.
What happened?
But I do like that they've decided, hey, we're going to take away a little bit of player choice and focus on making one story. That's
doesn't make any sense.
Hopefully higher quality. I think that's good. Also, I'll take that care package now, Bear.
She left this. For you.
We create our own personality, or is it all the same? No, so you get 4 characters, and there's 8 options for personalities that you can give them. I don't always give you the impression of too many authors. One of them was George R.R. Martin. Oh, really? I didn't know that. Yeah, like Faerun is not a bad setting to adventure in. It's just so... It's just such a jumbled mess, and I never find it very... It doesn't grip me, you know what I mean? This setting I know nothing about yet, so maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad.
Thank you for coming. I know it was a long trip.
We had to come. She meant a lot to us, but you know that.
You heard the Get Yankee and Mind like really interesting. It's like Baldur's Gate 3 is not a bad game, right? Either.
I told you, it was Mirai K's will. It was her time, and she wanted to go in peace.
Did she tell you that? Or is it what you tell yourself?
Okay, some drama. Baldur's Gate is not a bad game. It just doesn't click with me.
No! She told me not to.
I also think Baldur's Gate 3 is a bit too horny.
Of death.
I think people are like, instead of occasional jokes, one of them see Age of Sigmar Kavalliere or actually connected down. Is Marika gone again? Wait, so Marika is the god of the dead. Goddess of the dead. Okay. Interesting. Is she literally saying like cure death? Because that's fine. I'll start rock people incoming, yeah, apparently. I do like how chaotic this is, actually. I actually kind of like how messy this is in a weird way. Oh, nice. So I guess that's how they do magic in this setting. Okay. I'm not for it. But anyway, is the game too loud compared to me? Because during loud sections, I've noticed sometimes games will like overpower me a bit. It's good? Alright, cool. Find a way to stop the orcas.
Don't fight me. Stand down.
Alright, so this is interesting.
Mirai K won't
He
allow
really
it.
brute.
I cannot lose her. Not like that.
The pillar! Knock it down!
Alright. Second attack? Nice. A block kinda kicking butt. Right, I think that's the end of your turn. This is definitely interesting. We just dropped a pillar on a dumbass. I knew it. Wait, what? Wait, who are we dropping a pillar on? Let's see. I do love that one of our cantrips is just bees. The bees! Bubble gal? Oh yeah, like... This isn't like a surprise that this is happening, let's be honest. It is interesting. Like, obviously, you know, you need some kind of, The graphics are pretty good, actually. I kind of like this. Oh, when they die, they explode. Okay, that makes sense. Okay, so let's have our wizard move back. Right, oh, thanks for the heal. That's kind of you. How? I don't think it's kind of cool that we need spell components in this game from what you showed. Yeah, so this game uses 5th edition rules. Spell components are mostly for specific spells, right? Like if a spell costs money to cast, then it's a spell component. So Chromatic Orb specifically needs a diamond of 50 gold or more, which does not get consumed by the spell, importantly. So once you have the diamond, you can just spam it. But I do need to get one of those, which is cool. I actually kind of like that. Right, puppet, kick some butt. Smite! Nice. Okay, so what do we do against the bubble thing? Like, find a way to stop the orcas. Do we know anything? He's a bubble gal in a bubble world. Necromantic. It's fantastic. The spell components aren't like onerous because they don't get used. It's a nice way of applying it into the game without being annoying. Yeah, that's actually how 5th edition just does it. Like 5th edition does it that way, in general, where like some spells will consume spell components, right? Wish, I believe, for example, and like Revive uses spell components. However, some don't have that, and it's quite useful actually. Let's see, hide? Damn it. I failed to hide. Well, that's unfortunate. Try to run, try to hide, break on through to the other side. Like, this is just literally how D&D plays. Like, this is just literally 5th edition D&D.
Down! I didn't want to kill you.
But you get to play everyone. Which, I mean...
Look! The pillar! Behind her!
Yeah, so we do need to get there. That's fine. Can we take a shot? No. It's okay. We'll just hide in the meantime. Because our fighter is actually kind of a dex-focused character, so... Alright. Actually, now that I think about it, stone cunning is actually kind of insane. Also, sorry for the ads, by the way, but if you think about it, so right now, for example, right, we can't target the Kivuli Brute because we can't sense them. But stone cunning and then oh, what? What do you mean not sensed? Huh? Wait. We're in contact with the same stone surface. Are we not? Are we considered? Is this a separate stone surface? Fair enough. Okay. I tried to do something cool there, but I guess it doesn't work that way. That's okay. In that case, let's just throw a knife. This is not wanting to track components, but not wanting any needs to come to unlimited cost of spells. It's one of the biggest balancing issues. Yep. I think personally it's very interesting to have, like, components, etc. that you have to track. But I understand why people don't like it. Like, I do get why people don't like it. Go and attack this Kivudi Brew. Nice. We do have bonus action, but we've already used our smite. What kind of paladin powers do we have? Lay on hands and neutralize poison. Or? Yep, I think that's our turn. That's okay. We're level 1, so we're not going to be able to do anything crazy, but that's okay. Let's see. There we go. 1 down. I will also say, like, the graphics aren't like anything groundbreaking, but they're not bad either. I quite like them.
She won't come back. She didn't want to.
I don't believe
Not able to do
you.
anything crazy outside the character creation. Yeah.
The more will come.
Like, I guess where, like, Baldur's Gate tries to be much more its own thing, this game has decided, okay, we're going to play 5th edition, which,
Arcana, Ollie.
You know, some people are gonna prefer Baldur's Gate, some people are gonna prefer this. I prefer this.
Arcana, Ollie.
Ready action. That do. Want to hold this action until a valid creature comes in range. Swapping your reaction and your turn. Oh, heck yeah! I'd say this, graphics are at a point where you don't have to break new grounds. Yeah, I agree. The only thing I really want them to fix is the fact that all the characters look terrifying. Like, they look a little bit, They look a bit too, uncanny. But other than that, I think it's fine.
Right, Kay.
Also, hi, Mystic. I do too, but I feel like it's part of the deal. I accept nerfs, learn to track the components, or play a fighter. Yeah, I agree actually, Thanatos. Like, I'm kind of okay with wizards having to have, like, a little bit of effort, you know, to work. Okay, Puppet, you can move up the stairs. And... Are you ready? Can you ready an attack? Let's see, ready action. Nice, okay. So now... Hey, there we go! That's super cool. Probably a cleric or a class of healing? Hi, Taki. That's a good choice. Yeah, this is just straight up D&D combat. D&D combat... I think the general issue with D&D combat normally is that you sit there waiting a lot of the time because the other players are like doing their own thing, maybe checking a lot of stuff, etc., which can be kind of boring. But because I get to just do stuff, I find it way more
Starkos restores 1 heart of your energy.
Hey man, thank you for the follow. How are you doing today? Get pillaged! I do like that they gave the cleric just a mace, by the way. Also, I called it, the guy's dead. Nowadays, wizards don't even want to prepare their spells or conserve spell slots. Yep. One of like the things I really liked in 3.5 is that wizards get a lot of spell slots in general. No, not that guy! Okay. Oh, okay. Wait, that's actually kind of cool. Because the goddess is just coming down. Wait, that's cool! I like this! So I literally have a Leon Hands ability in real life, would probably be a paladin. Heck yeah. Which is unconscious. Also, would not have showed a jump aside, it would have just squished her. True. That's really cool, that like, you know, like we're fighting these enemies, and a goddess is just like, alright, perish. That's a good way of showing a goddess's power. That's really neat. Oh, funky.
The covenant must be honored.
Okay.
I tried. wanted.
I actually
Everything you
really
asked
like
of me.
this as a setup for a D&D thing. Like it's nothing too crazy, right? But like the idea of having a goddess just show up like this and just delete the enemies is a very cool way of like giving you an idea of the power levels. Show don't tell. Also, hi Maddie. You want to be a barbarian, strong, emotional, husky barbarian.
You are the betrayer. And you have betrayed me!
Kind of ballsy of a person to just be like, hi God, you suck. Like imagine like being a god and a human is just like, frick you. This flips you off. Oh my God, she just... Wait, hold on, did she just kill the temple? That's wild. That's actually wild. Like, none of this is unpredictable necessarily, but it is like pretty wild. How are you doing, Maddie? Celestial Ancestry Sorcerer? I need to check that out sometime, because that seems fun. Resting? Very bad. Okay, I'm curious, what do you guys think of this story so far? Like, I know we just got started, but what do you guys think of the idea? Because I personally really like it as a setup for a campaign.
No!
I think one of the reasons I like this more is because we're starting off relatively small.
Oh, Holy Mother,
in Baldur's Gate 3,
Keeper
it
of
starts
life and
like...
please hear our prayer. Your devoted cleric
In Baldur's Gate 3, it's like, alright, so we're gonna start in hell. It's just like, what? I think Blue Man is angry because no tacos. No tacos! Also, hi Mela. Wild Magic Sorcerer is fun and random. Wild Magic Sorcerer is very fun, that's true.
Why? The Cold Walls failed to keep the covenant. Again.
We are Cold Walls too. Marhin was a mother to us. We shall honor the covenant.
What is the
You
covenant?
would take Marhin's burden to save her son.
Where is the Kunkani? No, so it's not my own characters. That I think look uncanny. You'll see when we talk to another NPC. What is the covenant?
What is the covenant? Your sacred heritage.
They're the elite,
A
the
blessed
prophets of the
journey
roots.
to undertake to keep alive.
Hi Raiders, my name is ArmiaStars, Lady of the First Stars, also known as the Queen of Scuff, and today we're doing just one thing. It's playing Solasta 2. Love you, madam. We are currently talking to a goddess who's like, shall you take up the covenant? And yes, apparently we should.
Starkos restores one
Red
heart
Knox, thank
of
you
your
for the follow. Have a Starkos! Normally custom named Starkos, but they are free. Hello everyone! How's your stream, honey? How's Yu-Gi-Oh? I have to go? Sorry to raid and leave? Oh my goodness, double raid! Double raid! Oh Jesus. Welcome Raiders, my name is ArmiaStars, Lady of the First Stars, also known as Queen of Scuff, the name just is one thing, your bartender, and we are playing Solasta 2, which is a 5th edition role-playing game that came out 4 days ago for D&D. Think Baldur's Gate, but it is a bit closer to the rules. Yeah, welcome in Raiders. If you need to go get yourself some drinks and eat self-care, all that stuff, please do. But if you enjoy this sort of stuff, the nerdiness of RPGs, maybe just enjoy talking about nerdy things in general, then feel free to stick around and enjoy. How's your stream, Galmov? What were you up to? Give you a shout out real quick. Actually, Menno just lurked, so yeah, I'll do that real quick. Galmov, there you go. And good luck, by the way, Menno. What is Mini Shoot Adventures? Hey, I'm glad you like my model, Red Nox. By the way, if you would like to, you would also be more than welcome in my Discord. It's a very lovely community. It is... I absolutely adore that place. I am really, really proud of it. Galmif is in there, so, like, they could attest. A Zelda twin stick shooter. Oh, okay.
What is the Covenant?
So what is the Covenant? Because I didn't catch it because of the
Your
raids.
sacred heritage. A blessed journey to undertake. A flame to keep alive.
Okay. That doesn't explain much. Okay, guys, do we say no or yes? Actually, you know what? I'll make a poll. Poll? Yes? No. And both YouTube and Twitch will be able to join for this. It's exclamation mark vote. Exclamation mark vote 1 for yes. Exclamation mark vote 2 for no. So do we go with the Covenant or do we not? I feel like this is going to be one of those things where, like, even if we say no, we still have to do it, but you know, it is what it is. You might need to do that again, Thanatos, because it needs a space between vote and the number. Typical god. One person fails and blames every person in the family. Yeah, like, I don't really trust this god right now. I'm gonna be honest. Like, the god... This god is, as far as I can tell, just killed a few of our family members, so... Be a warlock instead? Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I will say, I do love the way this environment looks. Like, this game is really good at putting, like making pretty pictures, if that makes sense. Okay. Ties means that no wins, apparently. I think it's because more people voted for vote 2 earlier.
The cycle of life and death goes on.
Are we just gonna die now? Yeah, they just... If we just die... Oh my god. That's kind of amazing. Denying a request from the gods is a dangerous path. That, you know what? You know what? I actually kind of like that they give you the option in this. I kind of like that they give you the option. Because, yes, like, obviously the option isn't really there. But I kind of like that. Like, normally I'm not a fan of, like questions like this, where you don't really have a choice. But if you say no, it's just, okay, you die. Now say yes. You know, like it's not a big deal. You know what I mean? Also, this is so typical god behavior. Like, basically what this god did was, like, they put a knife to your throat and are like, alright, you want me to slit your throat? And if you say yes, then obviously they'll just slash. Why didn't these idiots kill the lady? She's obviously going to unleash ancient horrors. She was deep out. It was a perfect time to stop the entire plot before it got going. They aren't familiar with plots like that. Only winning move would have been to not pray to her to start with. Yeah, pretty much. Or just don't get adopted by the lady that died. Okay, so we got teleported, I presume. Thanks again for the raid, by the way, guys. I always appreciate raiders. Oh, these four idiots.
Starkos.
like it's very linear, actually. And you know what? I kind of like linear in games. Like, I understand why people like open world, but I kind of like the fact that there's not a lot of choices.
Why did you have to take
Why not making gender character makes me laugh every time I see him.
Shadowing is right.
It's funny because I accidentally made Broto like super pale, and that's just what kicked off the whole everyone looks ridiculous. It's nice when something has a beginning, a middle, and an end, not just lots of middle. Exactly. And I think it's very tempting as a developer to be like, I want to make a world and like have all this cool stuff, etc. And I get it. Believe me, I get it. But I think it's also pretty healthy to know your limits, especially because this does not have Baldur's Gate 3 levels of funding, you know. I'm curious if I can pick up her discarded holy icon. I think so.
Teeth, I'm branded.
What? Oh, so am I.
Marike's symbol. The message
You're not
is
like a
clear.
Tav character in this game, Armia. Who's
I'd have a couple
Tav?
of questions for her.
Me too. Like, what happened to Landry? He had nothing to do with all this.
What about those weird stone creatures protecting Diorcus?
Well, finding help for Rickard should be our priority.
That was the Baldur's Gate character that you make custom. Ah, I see. No, we do not have a Tav character. We make our own 4 characters. We make a whole party that is all us, effectively. Let's talk to Rickard first.
Thanks, I feel much better. But I don't think I can stand yet.
Can I heal? No.
Marike's teeth.
Unbelievable. There's something wrong with
do
my
with a
skin,
drink.
the magenta magister.
Are you being serious, Rick?
Oh, you know I was kidding. It's okay.
Marike's teeth.
I'll get some
What a sentence. Who says that we use the roll against with dialogue options then? So far, we haven't been rolling. There haven't been any dialogue options, really,
Roll-ups, you
to
know?
roll. There's just been, basically, like, the cutscenes are automatic so far, which I don't mind, actually. I feel like some people wouldn't like that. Some people will like it more. I wonder if I should try the first Solasta. I've heard good things. Alright, ambush. Oh, hello. What are you? Dryads or something? Wood fairy. Garden dryad. Interesting. Kapow. Does my friend play some of it? Heck yeah. Okay, block. You can go and block off this. Does this mean that the goddess seemed capricious to you? Oh, absolutely. I don't know if you were there for it, Taki, but like, we dropped down into the the place underneath the temple. The goddess froze time and was like, "All right, well, you take up the burden, and if you say no, literally rocks fall and everyone dies." Like. Like, the goddess basically goes like, alright, are you gonna work for me? If you say no, they just kill you. There we go, nice. Once we hit level 2, we're gonna become so much more powerful. Alright, Puppet. Puppet is still hidden. You know what I'll do? I'm gonna move over here. And then I want you to ready your longsword attack. Okay. There he's going for Urblog, that's fine. Urblog is our fighter, so like, yeah. Hi Kid Stay, how you doing? Answer your question, I would be a gunslinger. Artificer then. Like, Artificer can be a gunslinger of sorts. Oh, I wonder if I could get a Burning Hands away. Let's see. Burning Hands. Let's see. Can I hit... Oh, this is kind of different. Oh! Oh, it's an actual... Oh, interesting. This is like an actual cone. Okay, interesting. That makes it harder to aim, but let's see. I don't want to hit Urblog if I can manage it. And hello, Kid Stay. Did you come in with the raids? Okay. There's a bit of criticism, actually. It wasn't very clear if I was, like, able to hit them or not with that. So, would have been nice if that was a bit clearer. Not the end of the world, but yeah. So far, my main criticism is, like, clarity. Didn't know she even raided out. Yeah, Honey's a close friend of mine. We're actually going to be doing a collab very soon for Armia After Hours, which is a YouTube series of mine. Also, Gunslinger is a good choice. Okay. Right, let's see what we can do here. So this wood fairy is above us, but not out of reach. Interesting. Alright. Cool, yeah. End the turn. There we go. Now, let's have our rogue here, Proto. Do some damage. Nice, there we go. We're kind of kicking butt, guys. Like, so far, this game feels pretty... Well, I wouldn't call it hard, definitely, but yeah. If I play Pathfinder again, I definitely want to go Gunslinger. Using the railgun in Hades. I was inspired? Oh yeah. Wait, I didn't know there was a railgun in Hades. That's crazy. When did they add a railgun to Hades? Let's see. Chilling Touch on the roof. Oh my god. Okay, I rolled a crit. That's why it did so much damage. That's awesome. It's weird because maybe I'm just nostalgic for D&D combat or something. Because like I'm just really enjoying this. They're just missing all their attacks. All right, Urblog, get him. Swing. Another crit, my god. And there goes the Garden Dryad. That's one down. Maybe we've just made really strong characters, honestly. Like, Urblog is a dex-based fighter, which is always a good idea. It came as a real surprise when I found that this got a sequel already. Yeah, and so far I'm really enjoying it, Tallyman. I will say we made a few city characters, but, I mean... It's D&D. It's one of the last weapons you can unlock. You can even get a version of it as a laser rifle. That's fun. I didn't even know you could get that. Let's see. Shadow Dagger. Dang it. Opportunity! So what a sap does do, inflicts a disadvantage on the target's next attack. That's insane. It's actually super good. The Minister constantly makes human martial characters. Yeah.
Looks like we're not welcome.
They're Fae, but I guess we're trespassing in their territory.
Maybe. Let's just stay alert.
Did you see that?
What?
Oh, that's cool. Okay, so I guess
Stay alert, everyone.
there's a question. There's your question answered, actually, Asim. Like, it automatically rolls for the stats. Yeah, we do have we actually technically have 3 martial characters, Tally. Because we have a fighter, a paladin, and a rogue. Then we also have a wizard. So our paladin is also our healer, which, you know, like, it's not terrible. Remember to attach a weapon cord to your gun so you can bungee it back up to your hand. Oh my god. What is this? Mana dust. We use the craft of the items. Crafting is unavailable in this version. Okay. This is gonna be for the future. that you can like do alchemy and stuff. That's fun. That's one thing that D&D is very bad at. It's crafting. So I hope their crafting is going to be decent. Let's see. Yoko's threw her holy symbol away and left, telling you she had a clear path upon her. Right, the Covenant. And Wicked was terribly wounded during the destruction of the old temples. Somehow he survived. He's too exhausted to move. You don't have the means to heal him right now. You need to go find help. Alright. Yeah, I do wonder if... She threw it over here, right? We find the holy symbol again. You know what? Is there like... I'm just gonna check controls real quick. Mapping. A cautious mode. Switch control. Highlight interactive objects. There we go. Oh, we can pray apparently. I wonder if that does anything.
Okay, watches us.
Heroic inspiration. Gain inspiration when... Oh, we got... Oh, okay. That's cool. So because we got a religion... We made a religion check there. We actually got heroic inspiration. Which means we can re-roll a dice if we need it. That's nice, actually. That's really neat. I like that. There's a lot of stuff that I really like about this game so far. Thank you, Mobile Twitch. The resolution is stuck. The heck? That's dumb. I wonder why it's stuck. Alright, let's take a look-see. This stuff. Oh, wow. Is this using OG5E or the 2024 reset? I believe it's using 2024. It's using SRD5E, from what I saw. This is cool. Very neat environment. I wonder where we are. Like what this city is.
It would be much simpler if we actually knew something about this place.
What do we have here up ahead? Effendel Steel Mine, a Surreal Silver Star. Okay. Marina! Marina, thank you for the 3 months at tier 3. Tier 3? Tier 1. I can't. Thank you for the 27 months at tier 1. There we go, I can actually speak. I'm done.
You wouldn't believe us if we told you.
Thank you, thank you.
Perhaps not.
Yeah, frankly.
By the next
I like these guys' armor.
You weren't joking.
Like, I like the fact that they have scale mail.
And this time in Our Lady's private estate.
Ooh.
Lucky for us, her little bird spotted them. It seems our feathered friend has her uses after all.
Yeah, see what I mean about like the uncanny faces? That's like the main issue so far.
You didn't ask them.
Apparently, I wouldn't believe it.
Look, we're really sorry if we're trespassing. We were teleported here against our will. We're not spies.
Ha! You know what? You're right. I don't believe you.
Nicely done.
We are going to have to sort this out.
When dialogue options are available, they're assigned based on each character personality or family role. What are these set checks that are involved the most? Ah, there you go. Again, Asen, here you go.
But right now, drop your weapons and show your hands.
Wait, you have to help us. Our brother's over there bleeding to death.
Oblivion
A
is
fifth
that?
one. This is an outrageous breach. We need to sweep the entire area.
Look,
What in oblivion
it's just
is
one
that?
man. He's gravely wounded.
If you're telling the truth, then nothing bad will happen.
These
But if
favorite,
you
I
decide
state,
we
my
aren't,
favorite bird, the
Just
Ara
do
Ara.
as you're told and drop
Ah, yes,
your
my
weapons.
favorite bird, the Ara Ara. Oh, that's a neat symbol. Total War Anniversary. Ah, that's cool.
We need to ask a few questions first.
Did you hear that, my Lord Steelmine?
Lord?
The trespassers want to know
Imagine
if
being
we
called
can answer a few
Steelmine.
questions.
Strangers, this is your final warning. Drop your weapons now.
Drop your
or we
weapons, or we will use force.
What is it to be? Choose wisely.
Fine, fine.
If you insist, but we've done nothing wrong.
You can discuss that with your Argad friend in a cell.
You're making a mistake.
Okay, I have to admit, I love how tropey this
Magic
is.
will reveal if you're telling the
Like,
truth.
we're not
If
even
not,
starting in a prison, but we're
hang
ending
with
up
the
in
other
one.
And if we're innocent?
Well, then you really do have an interesting story to tell. One perhaps even the Lady Anabasia might want to
Like,
hear.
other than the faces,
But
I
don't
will
get your
say
hopes
I do
too
like
high.
the models.
Throw them in the cell
overall.
next to Yorka.
Okay. Like the guard models and like the environments, etc., are pretty cool. Hi.
Might as well get cozy with your Argad friend. He ain't got long.
I love how every guard
Dear Lord
ever
Steelmind is looking for his
has
head.
this voice, right?
you'll
That is
be
sort of like
next.
Cockney.
What friend?
Psst. Hey, are you part of Gilana's outfit?
Who? What? No, we're not part of anybody's outfit.
This poor group
No,
is
you
just
can't
like, what
talk
is
over
happening?
Beacon eyes and ears everywhere. I get it.
It's time, Yorka.
Crap, it's too late. We need to trust each other. Please, find Damien in the lion's den. Tell him 8 circles make 1. What? But... No time. Damien's waiting for me, but
I just love
Tell
the
him not
idea
to.
that we're just
He
getting
has to
roped into
finish
the
the job.
situation.
Where's the
We
lion's
have
den?
no idea what's going
East side
on.
near the shore,
And
an
like,
ancient sickless ruin. Damien's hiding there.
Shut your trap, Argad spy. Time's up.
Make sure you aren't followed.
Jira sharing secrets with ya. Ha ha ha. Don't worry. You'll be joining him on a gallows soon enough.
But we don't know this man. We're not spies.
like nobody's listening to
Yeah,
us.
pull
Listening
the
to
other
us.
one. Now, move your ass, Yorka.
Long live the Republic! Death to the beacon!
All right then. I thought they were gonna execute him, not just like
Take
execute
your
him
breath,
right
Yorka.
there.
Not many left. You're next, rebel scum.
Like from a trope perspective, it's actually fantastic that we got, you know, we got to talk with a goddess. We got to, then like, you know, rocks fall, everyone dies, and then we end up in a prison. Like the amount of tropes is actually pretty peak. We're still standing in front of each other awkwardly during dialogues in this game. They're all
You
standing in
rebel scum.
separate spots at least, if that's what you mean, Facetitle. So far, I'm enjoying the heck out of this game because it's so tropey. A food ration, that's good. Assume we don't have any of our... Yeah, that makes sense. Can't be opened at the moment. Alright. Yep. Long rest. Yeah, like the main issue I'd say, Cressidator, is the uncanniness of the characters. And that's not because like I made them blue or whatever, but because of the other characters being a bit wonky. Oh, it doesn't have a spellbook at the moment. Alright, we'll give Urblog another level in Fighter. Heard you roll once, time for you to get better dice. Level 2 Fighter, pretty simple. Level 2 Rogue as well, that's gonna be nice. I believe it's at level 3 that you get like the extra stuff for Rogue. Let's see. What spells do we want to be prepared for? I think Your Wounds is fine actually for our Paladin. Level that up. Actually, which ones do we... Longsword and Battle Axe. Yes, that's fine. That all looks good to me. Alright. Yeah, this is the first time I've played this game, so like I can't really judge previous versions, obviously. I can only judge this on its own merits, if that makes sense. Finish. There we go. So how are you doing, Gaia? And end rest. There we go. Like, we seem to be all sitting and standing in, like,
I have orders from
decent
the Lady
spots, so-
Anabasia. Fetch the prisoners immediately.
Well, the Argad spies.
Oh, my
To
was
the
the
palace.
ingredients? Oh,
have
are you
a
talking about
problem
Solasta
obeying
1?
orders?
I see. I thought you meant like
no,
Solasta
Lord.
2's like
But they're
previous
dangerous.
version or something.
Not to Our Lady Anabasia. Now
Yeah, I
do
haven't
as
played
you're
Solasta
told.
1. I
Yes,
should at some
my lord.
point.
Of course, my lord. At once, my lord. You stay in there and wipe your feet, you worthless scum. Come on, you lot. You're going to meet with the Lady Anabasia. It's a great honor.
I have to say, the environments in this game are consistently really cool. Probably one of my favorite No,
worse than the
I
new
wouldn't say
empire.
favorite, but
Can't
definitely
hide your
pretty
cursed
cool
city
to see
forever.
like the environments in the background and stuff.
I ain't done nothing, I tell you, nothing. Fair trial, sir. I desire a fair trial, please. You've got to help a poor sailor, please. Please.
We going here? No, we're going around the corner. All right. Again, like the environment's very pretty. What was I talking about? Sorry. Oh yeah, character creation earlier. Actually, can I go this way? Are they gonna cause an issue? I wish I could just act up and it would kill me again. Like you're gonna act up a bunch. Okay, you get stabbed.
The new guests in the dispensary?
Yes, he seems harmless enough.
What a pretty environment. I have to. Like, I'm sorry, I'm repeating myself a lot, but I really do find it very nice.
From around here.
Enjoyed it strongly though. I
Upstarts
ran
need
out
to
of things to
Argad,
do with
I
our
imagine.
DLCs. Some hype to get to.
Is it true?
Yeah,
I've
like
never
so
seen
far, I really like Solasta 2.
Almost got him.
I love the environments.
Spy
I love the
Master's
general
Cruiser after
vibes.
The hills
It's
are
very
full of his
tropey, but
friends.
in a fun way. So, oh, look at that.
No need to rush.
Yes.
Where do you think you're going?
We'd like to
Victorian
go to the woods.
Guard. All right.
This honor is reserved for the privileged few. Fortunately, you're not among them.
More
Right,
Maniculum styling and art.
Someone should tell them what happened to their empire.
Oh, their pure high elf hearts would break.
Oh, look at that. Want to work up for a favorite streamer getting an interview with 2 devs? There's a lot which made me desire 2 more. Heck yeah. Speaking of, I'd say you have fun. I'd say have fun, but every time you see characters, you laugh your butt off. So I assume you get to do that. Yeah. Yeah.
Greetings, travelers. Welcome to my humble court.
Very cool in like dress that she
I am
has
the
there.
Lady Anabasia, guiding light of Kayama.
Hey folk, thank you for the true stream streak. Enjoy the extra points. Hello.
Milady, may I offer you our salutations and goodwill?
You will have to excuse the close attention you were paid by my guards. They are very protective of my person and of my privacy. They can be a little, shall we say,
I like this voice.
enthusiastic.
He sounds familiar.
Indeed. I am certain that you're wondering what happened to Father Caldwell.
I
Yours is
swear
not
that
to
sounds so
worry.
familiar.
He is, as we speak, both safe and sound.
Does anybody know
under my
whose voice actress this might be?
I shall do all in my power to ensure.
You rebel
that it
scum!
remains so.
Arcane? It might
And
be
now you
Arcane.
must
Yeah,
excuse my
actually,
curiosity.
the tall like
I
mom
could not help but
lady.
note that each and every one of you has a mark.
She does
a
sound
symbol
like
of the goddess
her.
Mariah.
I wonder if it's the same voice
You're keen
actress.
followers of her creed, like your friend.
Actually, he's our brother.
Is that so? My. What an interesting family you must have.
Yeah, she does. I'm pretty sure it's the same voice actress. That's fun.
I do feel obliged to admit that I am most intrigued. You see, here in Neokos, too many followers of Mariah, a mere ragtag acolytes of the barbarous Kaum. Nomad wanderers. Beggars of the wilds. You, however, seem different. Let's do one more.
Yeah, different is definitely a word to use for this group.
And have offered him my full protection and shelter in exchange for the opportunity to build a place of worship here.
Yeah, like they are definitely a different group, lady.
To my loyal subject.
How is unique?
Did he accept? He sounded most interested. And of course, he's still in need of much rest.
Oh,
but I'm
amazing.
certain he will see the sense of it. And agree.
I love it when
I'm not sure that a return.
I love it when
to
stuff like
preaching
this
is current
happens.
priority.
I wouldn't know.
In a
I would
game
not
where it's
dare
like it
answer.
happens to be comedy, you know what
But
I
I
mean?
sensed a strong sympathy for the.
Okay, hold on. What's happening?
Any more of your good selves. Of your good selves. I
There
am
we go.
intrigued to note that you all hail
Early
from
access
far
moment.
Farendra, the Principality of Masgarth, I believe.
I have no idea
Indeed.
where any of these places
We
are.
actually don't know where we are right now.
Oh, but of course. How remiss of me. My appetite for information can be voracious. You are in a continent known in the common tongue as Neokos. And this is the city of Kayamar, my humble abode and capital of the Beacon. A most cosmopolitan place where I am certain
Ellen
you will
Thomas
fit
did the
in
voice for
without
Ambassador in
problem,
Arcane? Ah, cool.
as long as you abide by our laws.
Indeed,
I
we
do
saw
like
your
her
temple of
voice. I
Packwood.
think she
We have
sounds
laws
very
upheld
nice.
by them at home. We won't be a problem to you.
Oh, I'm
I
certain
won't
you
lie, I would
won't.
love to voice in a
After
game
all,
like this.
Your brother is my most
voice
gracious
like a
guest of
character.
honor. It would be disappointing not to extend
It would
you
be
that same
disappointing not to extend
I thought he
you that
hadn't
same
accepted
benefit.
yet.
Oh.
Like I could definitely do a
I'm
Baroness
sure he
character, you know what I mean?
Can we see him?
Where are my manners? Absolutely.
Many fancy
I am
fancy
confident
words
that
out
you're
loud.
eager to
Yeah,
make
it's definitely a
certain
little bit
Father
like
Caldwell's
info dump,
well-being.
you know.
So we're free
We
to
don't actually
go.
have very similar
Oh, but of
voices,
course.
do we?
Why would you not be? Although before you go, there is one last thing. A small favor, if you will.
We are all ears, my lady.
When you're done in the Foundry,
Yeah, all ears. We just turn
I wish
into
you to meet
4
with
ears.
Lieutenant Silverstone.
Hi, Leaf. How are you
just
doing?
outside the
Welcome
palace.
in.
He will brief you.
I said when you said
on
the father was your
certain
brother,
things
the
that will
feelings of the
ensure
beacon rose to
the quality
sympathetic.
of
Yep,
our
they
relationship.
did.
He
I'm
will
going to
be
be
in
looking into
charge of
that
our
in a
future
second. I think
communication.
there's going to be different
Since though I deemed it
factions
important
that we
to
can
meet you
like have
today,
connections
I
with,
won't
which
have
as a
time.
concept is really cool.
Then we thank you for your time, milady.
Like there's a lot of stuff in this game that I'm like, ooh, that's interesting. Because like the idea of like being caught between factions and that we have to like play them off each other, for example, would be really cool.
The Spymaster was furious.
Let's see, did we get our stuff back? Not yet. Alright, maybe in a second we will. Follow the jailmaster.
Alright.
Alright. Just
now I have to
one
get
more
you to the
thing.
dispensary to see your friend.
The dispensary?
Whatever.
If I could, I would be a wizard, because magic! Magic! Zap! Come on, jailmaster. I do wish the jailmaster moved faster. My guy is very slow. Tiny fighter, strong head? Yeah, actually, Urblog is really quite strong so far. We've been using a short sword and a dagger for Urblog, and it's been working out.
There you go. Enjoy.
Alright, thanks. Where's Rickard?
Wow, these beds are much nicer than the ones in the cells.
Can't argue with that.
Hey, this is
O
really
wise
neat.
Owl, as your witness, hear my prayer.
So something kind of neat is that we can pray, and if we make the religion check, we get a heroic inspiration, which I think is super neat. Like, I think that's a really cool little, in-character thing to do.
Ah, you're here.
And to reward
Hey,
mechanically.
Good to see you smiling. How are you?
Sorry.
Every time. Thanks to you. Okay.
What's that smell? Oh, when did wine become part of the healing process?
It's called a sedative,
They
dude.
asked if I wanted a little taste of the local grape. Would have been rude to say no.
One would be defensive paladin, cleric druid or defender, mage and archer rogue.
Any news on Diorcus?
I think.
No. She left in a fury.
Yeah, like obviously
mad at
alchemist
Marai.
artificer for me.
As if she took Mother Frost.
So I can mix drinks.
No idea if she'll return.
Make my own healing potions.
It's my fault.
How?
I was there when Mahin got ill. She helped me understand.
Not complaining, the troublemaker was speaking to the ruler instead of the leader. Didn't it say that it gives speaking roles based by the family structure? So it gives speaking roles based on what you give, based on like the 4 roles you give them in the beginning of the game. Like the good kid, the studious one, stuff like that.
The Covenant.
The Covenant? You know what it is?
She didn't tell me everything, but she clearly didn't succeed. The marriage, the orphanage. She was trying to make amends.
It's Ben Starr? Oh, is this Ben Starr?
I don't know. Not exactly.
I do like his voice as well. Like, honestly, the voice acting is quite solid in this game so far.
You will understand. Then she fell ill. Gave me those medallions. Made me promise to help Diorcus fulfill the Covenant, and that if she failed, I would have to take her place.
Diorcus took on the Covenant? Sounds more of a curse than a holy quest.
Maybe. But Diorcus has failed.
There's something very entertaining about that little...
Why us?
This little
What's this
purple
even about?
halfling just being
I'm
a
sure
cheeky
in her
kid.
infinite wisdom has her reasons. As I think did Mahin.
What's that supposed to mean?
When you were adopted, I was hurt. Surprised. Even angry.
Okay.
Were Diorcus
Sounds like
and
him,
I
maybe.
not enough?
I mean, if we have someone from Arcane, I feel
now
like it's a
I think I
pretty
understand.
star-studded
You have always been family to us,
cast,
to
you
each
know what I
other.
mean?
Arguing, fighting.
So how are you doing, Leaf, by the way? I didn't
Always
ask that yet.
together. Like today. Maybe that is why. She knew one of us was not enough.
About the mark.
This mark, what is it?
The Mark of Oblivion. Mother had one for as long as I can remember. When I prepared her body for the funeral, it was gone.
Some inheritance. Diorcus has one too.
Yes. I think that happened the day before she first left. She was upset. Went to Mother. I heard raised voices crying, and then...
I'm genuinely really interested in this story. I think
now
it's really
I
neat.
realize the Mark and the Covenant had been passed on.
And now it's our turn.
Exactly.
Ah. That explains why Diorcus knows about Lawffy.
Sorry, every time
She must
every
have spent
time
the last 10 years
Broto is on the screen,
trying to honor the Covenant.
it's just a flashbang. Every time.
Anabasia says she spoke.
What did I see already? The neckline?
Something doesn't
I think it's
fit
because the
about
neck is... I think the way they did it, right, is they mocap the faces.
I think she might actually be a
But
tyrant.
they didn't actually
She
animate
says
the
you're
rest
her
of the
guest of
heads
honor.
properly. So that
That's
makes
how
it look really
Gallivan officials
uncanny,
back
because the
home
face is
refer to
moving
hostages.
independently
What do you think
of
she
the
wants?
rest of the body.
She says she wishes to spread the truth.
At least I think that's what's going on.
You don't believe
Like
that?
something like that at the very least.
There was a man in prison here. He said he was from the Argad Republic.
The opposition to Anabasia's authority, I suppose. An iron fist fuels
It
rebellion.
is funny, by the way, that that Alan Thomas plays a tyrant in 2 separate things, like in Arcane and in this. In on a pillow, your neck is not supposed to do that. Yeah. Okay, about this.
Have you noticed the architecture around here?
Yes. This must have been part of the Manakalan Empire.
But not the new empire. I haven't seen any slaves.
The cataclysm struck here too, just not quite as hard.
There was a cataclysm
What
at some
about Anabasia?
point.
She's been the ruler for a
okay.
long time.
The wall asked about Anabasia.
She's let me use her library. I'll find out what I can about the place, the people, the forces at play.
Yes, indeed, Wall.
What does she tell you?
Literally talking
We
to
can
a brick
explore,
wall.
but we're definitely on a leash.
Perhaps you can find Diorcus.
We will. If we hear anything, we'll come back to tell you.
Thank you.
Alright.
How do we get back to Ferendra?
As Marike sent us, it's probably too far even for a teleportation spell. We don't even know where on Solasta Neokos is.
You mean we're stuck here forever?
Look at the upside. You didn't leave any family behind. We're all here.
Ahaha, very funny.
No matter.
Or else in a little
I'm
fight in my
certain
eyes.
Anabasia isn't going to let us leave Starkos anyway.
Yeah, like I do love how it's always.
It's time to go.
Yes.
There's always like the normal
Explore the
character
city.
and then just one of
Listen
us like.
to everyone. Learn all you can. And find
Every
Diorcus.
time.
Only she knows what the Covenant really is.
You going to be alright?
Of course.
Honestly, a lot of the animation things can be
that
fixed.
bottle alone, okay?
I think if they make
Get
the
out of here.
movements, the facial movements, a little bit more subtle, that would help a lot. I assume they're working with constraints. So if they make those constraints just a
Steel
little bit
bar
less
on the
intense, then it'll
Just
be
in
okay.
case you forget that even here you're a prisoner.
Okay, so can I now get my items back, or do I can understand it and do it makes him look like a
Well,
blue
as
monk?
crazy as it sounds, I've been instructed to give you your gear back and to release you.
Well, thank you.
Free to roam the palace like a bunch of nobles. Go figure.
That's strange indeed.
Blue I can understand endurance, it makes him look like a blue monk. He looks like to me he looks like a smurf. Which, I mean, hey. You gotta respect it. I actually wonder. Are you technically proficient with this? You are? Oh my god. Shield wizard. Wait, how can you tell proficiency? Because, like, I'm pretty sure, for example, Proto is not proficient with a shield. Can Proto still? No. Not proficient. Okay. Yeah, so because Aku is a dwarf, we can give them a shield. That's amazing, actually. Nice Sifal. Like, this is a surprisingly tanky wizard, all considered. Especially when like we switch to shield. 14 AC on a wizard is not bad. Look on the bright side, us wandering around the castle will probably spark some weird ghost stories and drive up tourism. True. Not many can use magic properly as a dwarf unless you're a cleric. Yeah, like this is an arcane dwarf, like not exactly a common thing. But hey. Arcane dwarf, baby, let's go. I think eventually we might be able to give you like a melee weapon as well. Some kind. In fact, actually, I don't remember. Oh my god. No way that we can cast spells while having a longsword, right? Because, like, I remember Aku is... Yeah, like, Aku is... Wait, hold on. Sellsword skills, ready for war. Gain proficiency with light armor, shields, and martial weapons. And you cast while using a sword, though. Because that's kind of fun. Wizard says smash? Unironically, the idea of a, like, sword and board wizard is actually kind of cool. See, I think the reason why I'm liking this game more than Baldur's Gate is because Baldur's Gate, to me, always felt very restrictive, funnily enough, despite it being all about freedom. And I think the reason for that is because it uses its own system for D&D, you know what I mean? Whereas this game is like, we're just doing D&D, just straight up. Also, how are you doing, Sifal? Also, this is such a weird party, like, we have a normal paladin, a normal rogue, the wizard is kind of a tanky, like, fighter type, and then our actual fighter is kind of a rogue.
Foreigners? The Lady Anabasia herself received.
Let's see, so find what happens to Diorcus, find information about the Covenant, leave the palace and speak to Lieutenant Silvertar. Real cheese, thanks for asking. Ooh! How are you? I'm doing good. What is more traditionalist with building from the foundation goes towards D&D aspects? Well, that was more of a build platform and throwing everything design. Yeah, pretty much. Which, I like both approaches, admittedly.
Ah, we're out. And free to roam, apparently.
Can't wait to have good armor.
How far do you think we'll get before?
Yeah, like, you're going to be able to have light armor as well, meaning So eventually what we'll do is we'll give the studded leather to you, which will make your armor class 16. Which for a wizard is kind of insane. Time to reheat lunch, a barbecue chili with chicken and beef? That sounds good. Like 16 AC on a wizard is kind of nutty.
Our dungeon dwellers returned from the deeps.
We're supposed to be free to go. Why are you stopping us?
So I heard. But you still have to prove yourselves worthy of trust.
I want how to have a shield.
Which is
could go
why our
two-hander.
brother is still unfit to travel.
For which character?
Exactly. Trust is in such short supply these days, especially around here. You could be Argad's spies, cunning as they are.
Cut to the chase. What do you want?
Patience. Patience.
I do like this guy's
Pleasantries
armor.
first. I'm Sorrel Silverstar, Lieutenant Protector of Kaya
This
Mar.
discovered is the
I'm in
tactical
charge
advantages of
security
armor over robes.
and
Pretty hard.
everything that ensures the well-being of the citizens here.
I know, like, the logic of
We've had
proficiency
reports of problems
is
with the
that
city's
unless you know how to
filtration
wear this
system.
armor,
Someone
it kind of gets in
needs
the
to
way
take a
of
look inside
doing the spell.
Clean up whatever's blocking the flow.
You want us to crawl around in the sewers?
Sewers? Goodness, no. Quite the opposite. We have a unique system that keeps the entire city's drinking water supply clean and supplies fresh air to all the buildings in Kaya Mar.
Oh boy.
So, if we do this, we're free to leave the city?
Yes, yes.
I like because
Unless
of the
powers that be
skin
change
color of
My
Urblog.
esteemed colleague,
The lighting doesn't probably
Steelmind's
take on
trust
them,
is not
which makes them
easily
always look the same in any
him
lighting.
You need to convince. Honestly, I think this is ridiculous. They're just testing how much humiliation you'll
System
take
of
to
slavery.
gain the Beacon's trust. Just swallow your pride. It won't take long, and then you're free to go.
Thanks for your support, Lieutenant. Where do we need to go?
Down these
Oh,
stairs,
I just noticed
you'll
something.
Find the entrance to the facility.
Our characters didn't have shadows there for a second. That was odd. Either
We'll
way,
see
it's a
you soon,
sewer
then.
level. Pretty much. Alright. You know what? Sure, we'll enter the ducts. Why not? Actually, before we go, let's take a look around and see if there's any merchants. There is... Can we go this way? What to say there? It looked like we were floating there. Yeah, I think it was only that one shot, funnily enough. But other than that... Yeah, because now we have shadows again. Odd. Alright, sewer time.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Kind of pretty. Let's see. What do we have here? Maple. Oh boy, we're fighting crabs, guys. Crabs! Legions of crabs, no less. Skin absorb the light into their skin but made them glow and remove their shadows. We're fighting crabs! Time to crash the stock market again? Oh god. God, the frickin' crabs from not Kingdom Come Deliverance. What was it? Let's retreat. You stand no chance against God's perfect creation. Yeah, I know, right? No. But we have ambushed them! Oh my god, 20 initiative. That's amazing. Let's see. Action surge. Gain 1 additional action to take on your turn on top of your regular main action. Yep. We might actually do that. Fighter powers. Second wind. Mm-hmm. Yep, that tracks. That's all pretty simple. Let's just do it. 84%. Oh, didn't quite kill one. That's okay. Let's put our blog here. Draw the weaponry and then end turn. we go. There'll be a Hexblade Warlock and a Circle of the Moon Druid. Oh, nice. My goodness, they are rolling a lot of critical misses. I have to say. Alright, Puppet. Sneak! Get him! Oh, this is free, apparently. Nice. I'll take it. And what else can we do? I think that's about it for this turn, so end the turn. Let's see. Our wizard. What can our wizard do? Actually, no, this is Broto, not our wizard. I'm dumb. I'm subtle, cryptic, and quick to anger, but ADHD precludes me being a wizard. That makes sense. You know what? How much damage can you do with this? 1d6 plus 3. Plus another d6 from the sneak, so decent amount of damage. Let's just, let's see if we can take out this giant crab digger. Not quite. Close though. Oh, do we not have an option to hide? Let's see. Perceived by enemies. Ah, that's why. Okay, that makes sense actually. Who one is the wizard? Yeah, I mixed them up for a second. I think we're in a decent spot. Like, that one was dashing, so they don't get anything. Cannot hide from the crabs! Next up is going to be this one and then this one. Okay. I was wondering if you knew it was your own. Yeah, I accidentally mixed them up. Oopsie! It is what it is. Not the end of the world. Ah, because I have the long sword out, I can't cast spells. It's okay though. Good burning hands, thief. Half damage on a dex save. I don't know how good of a dex save this guy would have. Does it actually tell me? It only has resistance to thunder. You know what? That's poison. If I remember correctly, poison. What does poison do again? Has disadvantages on attack rolls and ability checks. Yeah, perfect. That's exactly what I want. That way, Puppet won't get hit as much. At the very least, it'll be harder. Nice, a miss. Alright, Herblog. Go kill this scrapper, please. Yes. There we go. Nice. Second verse, same with the first. Put me on a plane so I can put him in a hearse. And we're gonna do Divine Smite! That did so much damage! Let's go! I love it when you do a lot of damage. Always feels good. Let's take out the big guy. Sneak attack! Perish. We are absolutely kicking butt. It's very fun to see. There we go. Generally, our strat so far is just don't get hit, basically. And it's working, so I'll take it. Alright, Herblog, let's go. Switch weaponry, and... Good shot. Nothing fancy, but it doesn't need to be. And since we're like right there... And Proto, finish him off, please. There we go. Dealt with. Crabs
Let's
down.
hope clearing this pays for our freedom.
Giant crab pincer. Oh boy. Anything else we can harvest? Some seaweed. Take that. Oh my god, we gained a lot of seaweed. Honestly, some kind of crab wizard would actually be really fun to play, I feel like. Imagine just being able to summon like legions of crabs. Sewer crab, no thank you. Sewer crab. Sewer crab. What do we actually do with seaweed? We make sushi. Can we use to craft other items? Crafting unavailable in this version. Yeah, fair enough. Like right now it's not gonna do anything, but in a future version it might be. Yeah, honestly, I really like this game. I'm really having fun with this game, so yay! I'm always happy when a game is fun, you know what I mean? Like, I like good games. Alrighty, let's get the heck out of here. So, buddy, what do you think?
Did you have to lock the door behind us?
Sorry, city regulations, nothing personal.
Right.
We cleared out a crab nest. Don't you people ever
If we
clean
play a
it?
race, they're gonna have crab arms? Really?
No.
I'm not playing a wicked
Oh,
animal
you're so
crab as a wizard in a D&D
One
game.
of my
Thanks to
best
you. You're
qualities,
welcome.
how perceptive.
And being true to your word, we're free to leave.
A crab throwing fireball.
Of course.
Like it's like, you
But
know,
I'm
like
sure
holding
we'll
the
see each
staff like
other
it's holding a
again
knife.
when you
Would actually be
return to see
amazing.
Father Colwell, for
Wait,
instance.
crab rogue and it's just a crab with a knife. I actually kind of like that idea. Okay, so now we can just move around really right in the city. As far as I can tell. Big environment.
It looks a bit like one of those
Greetings.
Well met, strangers.
Oh, hey.
We're new here, looking for information.
New? How?
Wait,
First
these guys are
time ever
really
visiting
cool.
these lands.
Can't we
Where
have these
I
as a
be?
player character?
So, have you met anyone like me before?
A fisherman.
I am Cyclus, the most venerable and noble of Neokos's people.
I really like this guy's design. It's like
We're the Colwalls.
like a warforged a little bit.
That name rings a bell.
Really? Well, perhaps you've met our sister. A human, a woman called Diorcus.
Ah, the Orcus Colwall.
Dear Mareike, you know her.
Yes, many
I was
moons
so ready
ago,
for him to go.
too was
No.
A long time ago.
Sorry for the hands, by the way.
Is
I'll be done in 3
Diorcus a
minutes.
cleric
Hey, Lack,
of
how you
Mareike?
doing? Oh, that's a really
Yes.
cute emote. I love that.
Yes, 6
Is this
or
fully released? This
7
is early
years ago.
access.
She stayed a while, then left with some
But
Kaum.
I admit, so far at
Anyway,
least, this
I'd
part
like
of the
to
game
ask
I
you a
really
few
enjoy.
questions.
Can you tell us about the Cyclus?
I could. How long have you got? In eons past, we
Is that a
issued
turtle man?
forth
I think it's more like a sort of.
mana-laden rock
Oh,
of
it's a
Neokos,
mana rock
at
people.
one with the land. But no longer.
What changed?
The Cataclysm. You have heard of it?
Who on Solasta hasn't?
We were once masters of magic.
Yeah, it's very neat.
Builders of the Aether Nexus. We even resisted invasions by these accursed elves. We lost
What is it
our
with elves
way,
being evil
lost
in
our
fantasy?
focus,
Like, holy heck.
and our enemies were ready. They struck while our magic was weak, stripped us of it all.
What happened to your people?
So, what happened to the Cyclus?
Scattered, hiding in the depths below, leaving the sun and stars
Oh, they live
to
in the
our
Underdark.
sworn enemies. Nowhere
Everybody got
is
tired
safe,
of Tolkien elves around
except
2012.
perhaps here, living
Yeah,
in
fair enough,
shade,
honestly.
sheltered by Anabazia's laws.
Enemies?
The Pavon, Ahuilan,
Then they must be more ambiguous of
devils by any name.
I don't mind them being more
Don't
ambiguous,
trust the
personally, because
pretty
I do like
feathers
it
or
when
honeyed words Each of their
I do like it when
is an admission.
you know,
They're
factions
liars,
are
murderers,
complicated.
evil.
Also, this guy obviously doesn't like elves, but he's also very biased, so I do like that. No mind it either, just observing. Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
And what do you do here?
I chose a simple life above ground. I did not want to hide. Here I am poor, ignored, but free to walk, fish, and live under the sun and stars. The way
I kind of like this guy. This guy kind of has a Diogenes thing going on.
Who refuse to hide. My old friend Akina tends the hearth.
Where can we find these hearth sicklers?
They are always on the move. But last I heard, Akina was exploring the eastern
Also, this guy's
coast.
voice is neat.
Not much to go on.
Other than that, elves did pretty much ruin his speech. Exactly. Like, he's gonna be biased, right? Like, you
Thanks
know.
for your time, Keto.
If a group of people
beware
like
the
wiped out
power,
your nation and like killed everyone you knew, like, yeah, I'm not gonna blame you if you don't like those people, you know. Yeah, that's an understandable reaction, I think. There's a lot of like locked stuff here. I wonder if it's like understandable bias. Yeah, literally. Seashells. She sells seashells by the seashore, but the value of these shells will fall due to the laws of supply
We
and
could check the
demand.
flags, but I doubt there's any from forever.
Dragon? You know,
Never
he's kind of
cracked
like a rock dragon.
We had a visit from the city guard last night.
I would love if we got to play like a character like
Middle of the
his.
night.
Really interesting as a
Those
design.
oily creeps don't have to lug crates all day. Not like us.
Find something.
Grab a bunch of fishing poles.
Anything they had. No
Buy a
doubt
shield.
slightly rotten in jail.
Actually, do we want to give Herblog a shield? Cause the thing about that is, if we do, Herblog obviously doesn't get the dual wielding. Wait, what does dual wielding actually give you again? 2-weapon fighting. Enter ability modify the damage of the second attack. Yeah, no, you know what? I'm not gonna.
If you ask me. Quit
Hey,
flopping
Hans,
your
how you
lips.
doing?
You's from Shelmo, on Fair Island.
Sure am. Where do you think we get them red carrots?
So where'd you pretend they're from?
Not the fuckiest. Navigators take
Whatever,
care of
buddy.
business.
Just because
I
Kaiser
just
conquered
noticed
you
stuff.
goals doesn't make it okay to resent the Roman people. Let bygones be bygones. Yeah, literally. Like, for me personally, it's more of like, you know, I get it. Mana Dust Vial. Okay. Do you swim? Good question, actually. It doesn't give me the option here, at least. So, I'm gonna say for now, probably not. What are you doing, Hans? Welcome, welcome in. How's you guys this weekend, by the way? I didn't ask that yet, I just realized. Ooh, thieves' tools. It's going around looting everything. Food? I wonder if food rations are gonna become like an actual thing to look out for. Weekend has been alright? Heck yeah. Anything special happen, or just an uneventful kind of thing? Hey, uneventful is not a bad thing. Lots of books around. Loot that body now. Are you like a...
Welcome to the Bays Watch.
The Bays
Vivka
Watch?
Sandlion, landlord
Welcome to
of this
Baywatch.
establishment, at your service.
Just returned home from a job where I
Nice
do
to meet
things
you,
I'm
Vivka.
untrained for without
We're
doing
the
it stop at the
Coles.
gym. I'm doomed to have to lift the heavy
What
circles
can I
at
get
home.
you?
The heavy circles at home. Ask for something alcohol-free.
Only your finest, if you please.
Well, I've got some snow brandy.
That's pretty hard to come by.
Right, been
So you're
experimenting with the
here?
Rise from
Great.
Ruin
I'll
contest
have
for
one
Age
too.
of Wonders 4. How is that? Went to a birthday dinner with the Legion celebrating its 107th birthday. 107th birthday. That would be 1919 then. The Legion. Not like the Czech Legion. We need to go.
Sorry, we have to go. Thanks.
Have a good day.
Staying the night we will definitely do, but first I wanna explore a bit more. I always like city areas in games like these because they tend to have a lot of very interesting things. in a very small area. Something I would love to do at some point for a game. If I ever make a game, you know what I would do? Is I would make a city block and just completely detail that city block. Like every building, every little detail, every character completely worked out.
Hello.
And just make it as deep as the ocean.
The hearties.
You know?
Welcome aboard,
like a very small open world
Garden
that's
of
very
Marvels.
deep.
Clear skies
You
to
know
you
what's good?
two.
TTRPG night with
Well,
friends
I'll
and video
be
gaming on top.
blowed.
Heck yeah.
You wouldn't be
The new
from
deck from my
Perendra,
MTG
now
Commander
would
group
you?
yesterday.
We
One and a
are.
half of the deck is creatures. Good
From the
lord.
Principality of Masgard.
He's making too many
The
bracelets. Can I
Colwell
have one?
Belay that and pay the piper. Colwell. Like Dorcas Colwell.
You know our sister.
Why does everybody
Well,
know
I'll be
Dorcas?
keelhauled. Your sister.
I'll be keelhauled.
Among other things.
Running out of arm space?
What you need today?
Arm space.
Let's see, what do you sell?
That's quite a variety of goods you have there. What's your specialty?
Ah, only the finest cargo of crafting ingredients. Plenty of plants, herbs and dainty flowers, all grown in my
Look at
own
my very full
greenhouse.
arms in show and tell.
And at the fairest prices
How's modern or
too.
futuristic
Good to know.
city? I
Of
don't
course,
know.
I can't grow
I guess that would depend on like
There's
what
a
kind
great
of
wanting
game
for
it would be.
bristle-wax flowers, but I can't no
Maybe
ways find
maybe
the
futuristic.
seeds.
It would be pretty
So,
cool to have
had
like
to buy stock from out of
like a
town and
block
such.
in
Do you
the
think
Dyson
you
sphere.
could grow your own abyssal
Um,
wax flowers if you had the seeds?
Okay.
Well, I'd give it a handsome try. You don't have those
Sliver
seeds
deck?
to hand,
yeah.
I suppose.
No. But now
Slivers
we know
are
you
generally
need
pretty
some, we'll keep an
hated
eye
in my
out.
experience.
If you bagged me some,
Nice
that
chance.
would be fair handsome. I'd pay well.
Duly noted.
Okay.
We'd like to see your wares.
I like the cut of your
All
jet.
my socks have holes now. My luck surrenders. Should have called that girl prettier than Aphrodite. Yeah, that's a dangerous one. Shouldn't be calling anyone prettier than Aphrodite. Okay, let me take a look in the Discord real quick. Here he is. Show and tell, you said, right? Yeah, I can tell you're running out of goodness gracious. That is quite a lot of that is quite a lot of bracelets. You though. I hope you're having fun making them. Let's see. Loot. Polytanosaurus. What does that mean? Loot. A discourse on the iniquities of a life in the drags by Bargueste.
Aha! Welcome to my emporium of everything, travelers.
Interesting.
Everything?
This guy's
Well,
face
sort of.
feels less
You know.
uncanny.
Anyway, I am Hedelin Oakhand, your
Or am I just
humble
getting used to the
servant and
uncanniness?
proprietor of this establishment.
Nice to meet you.
No, I feel like his face is less uncanny than most of the other
Fine,
ones.
marvelous, wonderful. Never forget.
He must
a
acquire
praise.
additional arms to hold the bangles. More arms. Roll of Guiding Bolt. Ooh, Guiding Bolt is really powerful. It's one of the strongest spells in the game. Ring of Resistance, Explosive Pearl. It's fun. Braces of Prudence. Big Diamond. See, a Big Diamond is what you need for the Revive spell, if I remember correctly. Circlet of Blasting. Allows you to cast Scorching Ray. Very cool. Let's see, can we sell anything? You have, like, random notes and stuff, so... probably sell those. I'll also sell this shield. Because why not? Short bow. I'll sell... Acre Splinter. Look at patterns like Infinity Stones, Thanos, and then I had corrected to thanks, Lamau. Ah yes, my favorite character. Thanks. Ah, okay. Ellie. It almost looks like the God of War dwarf. Yeah, actually, Sarah, that's what we were going for. I'm glad you caught that. Ellie. Ada. How are you doing though, Sarah? Yippee! You've been a very good girl, Ellie. Saving up your points. Seashells, let's sell those. Make a splint and let's sell those. What can we buy from you? Anything interesting? Scroll of Scorching Ray is tempting, because Scorching Ray is 2. Must the holder describe a spell in a spellbook or cast it without spending a spell slot? See, that's the thing. Like, scribing it in a spellbook is pretty big. Although, we're only level 2, so let's wait for now. Oh, okay, so, you know that reputation thing from earlier? Because we have sympathy with the barony, we get a 10% discount. Cool. That's a nice little thing. It's small, but I do like stuff like that. I like it when games do stuff like that. Deep Moss. A bit like Fable, yeah. I think it's a nice thing to have, like, mechanical reasons to do things.
Hey there.
How do we know I'm eating some good? Is this like Baldur's Gate?
Adventurers.
Yeah, actually. Much more linear and much more focused on the
armor, weapons.
It's more exactly like 5th edition, if that makes
We're
sense.
just taking a look. Oh, of course, of course. Name's Egil Ironforge, by the way.
Egil Ironforge.
I make most of what you see here myself.
I do want some
Impressive.
armor.
Egil, we're the Coal Wolves. Pleased to meet you. A family, eh? Lucky you.
I do like the
Take a
idea
look.
of like
Don't be
our
shy.
group being a family. Want some armor? Armor? I recommend 3? Armor 3 is pretty good. I do agree. Let's see. Can we sell anything else that we don't need? Okay, what do we need? What do we want? Armia 3? Nice. Let's see. What are our characters good with again? Let's see. Herblog was good with your weapon masteries. You see that somewhere. Scimitar, short sword, and rapier. So if we give her a rapier and a short sword, that would be pretty good. Oh, I miss R3 helicopter flying. Same, actually. I did a lot of that. So rapier and the short sword. Oh, heck yeah, there's also armor here. We probably would want something like plate armor for our paladin, but yeah. It's way too expensive for now. Anyway. We also want... What does light do again? Light. When you wield 2 light weapons, you can perform an additional bonus action with... Oh, I see. Do we want 2 scimitars, then? I think we do. Because getting multiple attacks is pretty nice. So we'll do that. Yeah, scimitar and scimitar. There we go. Now, if we make that active... What does that look like, by the way? Looks kind of goofy. I like it. Let's see. What else might we want? We do want some armor for our favorite wizard. Light armor is way cheaper. Do we want that? What is your dex again? Your dex is 14, so yes, actually. Hide armor is perfect for our wizard. And then we're gonna save up a bunch and probably get, like, full plate for puppet. I think that's about it. Let's see. Does anybody else have any armor or anything like that that we wanna... Oh, hide armor is medium. That's true, I forgot that. Okay, that's my bad. In that case, let's just buy studded leather armor. And sell some more stuff. That's okay. Not the end of the world. Honestly, helicopter flying was really fun. I did a lot of helicopter flying. There we go. Who now also has studded leather armor. A wizard with studded leather armor with a long sword and a shield. So they have 16 armor class when the shield is up. They have better AC than the rogue. That is so wild. They have the same AC as Puppet. That is crazy. Alright, I think that's everything we need. We'll give a short bow to Puppet. The not nerdy will punch you, wizard, indeed. Sports scholarship wizard. Oh, I love that. I wonder if the rapier would actually be better, though. Like, light gives us an additional bonus attack, while rapier would do more damage per hit. The trade-off. We'll go with 2 scimitars. Add the shield spell to that as well. Yeah, that's the thing, like, we could absolutely make Aku a frontliner if we wanted to. We could do that, especially if we give them the War Wizard feat. Because at that point, they can start casting stuff while having a weapon equipped. So then, like, sword and shield out, War Wizard with burning hands and stuff like that. So that gets kind of wild. But hey, I love me some setups like that. Use of Jasper. 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 Funny enough, my nephew's called Jasper. Let's see. We can grab more stuff. Things. Food. Neighbor is drilling something under me. Just a lantern. I'll take it. Okay, so to find information about the Covenant and find what happened to the Yorkers. You like Jasper? You like jazz? I guess we'll leave. Oh, we can't go this way, can we? Or can I somehow get there? Apparently I can. There is a path. That's one funny thing about CRPGs. Sometimes, like, I don't know how to get here. Okay, character just does the movement
What's
this
going
way.
on? Keep back! Stand clear!
I love the environment design.
like
Yeah, the
someone's
environments
died.
are gorgeous. Oh dear.
Blessed Maraike!
So is Maraike like the one
Did
goddess,
you see that woman?
or
She looked terrified.
is she like specifically goddess of the dead? Find the suspicious woman. All right. Random long sword. Oh. That was easy. Hi there. Yeah, I'd be scared too, honestly.
I don't have it.
Have what? What are you talking about?
Oh.
Like, I wonder
Your
what
song has a different
gods and
note.
goddesses exist.
Who are you?
The Coal Wolves. We're from, well, far away.
And the murdered sick-class woman? That wasn't you.
Why do you think we killed her?
Well, someone did. And you're not from around here, so...
Huh. Charming.
Oh, blessed harmony.
Wow, okay.
Forgive me. It's just that I bought a couple of things from her, and now she's dead.
What things?
Nothing. Just an old book and a bauble. Some old sickless stuff. I know some people who collect this stuff, and she was kind of desperate, you know, to make some money. I thought I'd make a nice return on my investment.
But now you think you might be in danger.
She told me they were
I
family
swear, every
heirlooms.
time I see
But, you
Amlog,
know,
I just...
now she's dead. I'm wondering if maybe she stole them.
I know I'm being
Maybe
kind of
the
quiet
original
today.
owner plays a darker
Like,
tune. What's worse is
sorry
my
about that, by the
assistant,
way.
Jade. She didn't show
I do
up
love the
this
idea, by
morning.
the way, Puppet, of a
She never
sports
goes off
scholarship
alone,
wizard.
Not without
Like,
telling me.
plays baseball
Well, now that
or
is
whatever.
worrying.
Different face
Are
with
you
the
sure
body
this stuff
proportions
isn't
are
more
all even
important than you
halfling.
say it is?
Yeah, I think it's the
Sure.
general body
Well,
proportions that are like kind of weird in a lot of these things.
You're hiding
Her face isn't great.
Elder Tangri
It's
asked me to look
fine,
out for any
but,
sickla
like,
stuff. That's all.
Yeah.
So it is valuable.
Well, it's not worthless. I just didn't think someone would kill for it. Look, I'll just stay near the guards until Jade comes back. Unless...
Let me guess. You need our help.
Oh, I knew it. I could tell you were good uns. Could you please escort me to my people?
Oh my
Your
god.
people.
Escort mission.
You're
Some dude
really
a
not
necromancer
from
and
here,
dang,
are
they want to
you?
raise a family with
I
me.
am one of
Hold
the
on.
We're
Hold on a
travelers.
second.
We follow our dream song.
What do you mean raise?
Move around Neokos all the time.
You're not a merchant.
Well, I am. I'm supposed to come here, do some business, and then go back to the tribal caravan. But now,
I mean, sure, I guess we can do an escort mission. You know the orcas?
You said you were part of the
necromancer.
Ka'un tribe.
Yeah, that's right.
Ever
What would
heard
a
of woman called
necromancer be
Orcas?
like?
The
Like
Orcas?
dating a necromancer?
I know a whole bunch. That's a common name
Like a
among my people.
necromancer, that would be a
Really?
vampire.
Yes. Why?
Lots of hickeys.